A rebel, a challenger, a risk taker. The one who believes in the power of the underdog. Blazing his own trail, refusing to conform, daring to be great.
No mercy for these guys, man. Let's go together. 1, 2, 3, together.
Doncic moving around. As he loses one into Lively. Washington.
Dancing, prancing, pulls up, three-pointer. Bang! Domination by the Mavericks.
Each chapter brings new challenges. We've defied expectations, shattered records, and redefined what it means to play for this city. This time, everything is up for grabs, and we always gonna stand on business.
Yeah, Kendrick didn't want to believe it. I tried to tell. He tried to say the Spurs was gonna get a dub tonight, and
Really?
we was
You
getting
really gonna do that? You really gonna do that?
But what did I tell you?
You really gonna do that right
here
now?
We come. 83-0, here we come.
I'm not going there with you, but I did pick the Mavs to win this game.
Yes.
On the strength that they had one of their best players out, in Vassell, Devin Vassell. So they had the scoring advantage. But hey, man,
that's Vassell.
But right now we call him Vassell because he was Vassell.
No, it's Vassell. Don't try to finesse the man's name.
Hey, I think Vassell sounds even more tougher. But Devin Vassell was missing in action. So real scoring advantage for the Mavericks. Klay Thompson broke the record for threes in the game in the debut for a Mavs player with 6, had 22 points. Luka got cooking. I said this in the halftime. The shots were open. They were open. It was just they weren't hitting open. They weren't hitting shots. And I said in the second half, if the Mavs get those same open looks, they hit those open shots, it should be a dub, and that was correct. Clearly a dub. Shout out to I'm gonna give some mad love out here. Shout out to our young players. Shout out to Derek Lively. His stat line 28 minutes. He had 15. He had 11 rebounds. Also, he had a steal. Had 6 assists in this game, man. Jaden Harden 20 minutes. He had 11 points. Also had 2 assists, a block in this game. 3 out of 6 from the field, 3 out of 5 from 3. If you get contributions, if those two guys, young guys, come with your bench, you get contributions like that from both of them, and I have no doubt that you're going to get contributions from Najee Marshall and Quentin Grimes. They're going to find a way. Also, Maxi Kleber, you can get contributions for them. Mavs going to have a special season. I told you this, and I meant what I said. People sleeping on the Mavs depth. I don't know why they are, but this is, to me, the deepest team in the NBA. The deepest team in the NBA. They're 2 to 3 deep. at every position. They kind of remind you how the Clippers was about 3 to 4 years ago when the Clippers were 2 or 3 deep at every position. This is how this Mavs team is.
No comparison, no Clipper team. Because
I'm just saying the depth when the Clippers put their team together. They were one of the deepest teams, if not the deepest team in the league at that point in time in the league. And I think the Mavs have that sort of type of depth. I ain't say that they will have unsuccess at the Clippers. I said the depth.
Excuse me. I feel like you're giving a good rant or whatever you're talking about. Stop with this right now. You're trying to praise up Derek Lively. Give my guy his respect. Don't open up this show talking about no Derek Lively. Talk about the man that lit it up out there, the new player that I've been trying to get on this Mavericks team forever. And I told you to be the best fit on this team. You want to open up talk about Derek Lively? Talk about 22 points.
You got weed fog or something? You must do. I just said roll the tape. I just said Klay Thompson breaking the Mavs record.
That's it. Honorable mention. That's all you want to give Klay right now. Honorable mention.
Wait, what is wrong with you?
What's wrong with me? You ever talking about Derek Lively and his
part of the team? They're part of the team. I mean, what's wrong with you?
Yeah. But you gloss over Klay like an honorable mention.
God.
22 points.
God, you're such a bad winner.
Go into list about Klay Thompson.
I mean,
I want you to go into list.
You really don't know how to win with class. You're such a bad winner.
Yeah. I am. Now I want you to talk all that stuff, all that energy you got Derek Lively. I want you to take that energy and put it into Klay Thompson. So let's start this again. Klay Thompson set a record.
You know what? Hold on. I'm not going to do. There's too many months in this season. I'm not going to do this every night. I gave Klay Thompson his flowers to start the show. I said he broke the Mavs record.
Honorable mention.
That's not an honorable mention. I'm giving flowers to the man. He scored 22 points. He was outstanding. He blew the game open with his 3-point shooting. Him and Luka just trading off threes like the Splash Brothers Southwest. Big time. They basically broke the wheel of the Spurs. And they're gonna be breaking a lot of wheels because when this team gets hot. We talked about this during the preseason. When Klay gets on one of these heaters, look out because we can say all we want. The Mavs didn't lose that series against the Boston Celtics because of defense. They were playing good defense. I went back and watched the series. They lost that series because they couldn't shoot worth a damn, and they couldn't and wide open shots. They won't have that this season because they got better players. So, this is the first of I think of a lot of wins. I'm not going with Walt is. Oh, he's talking about 83-0 like some madman. That's not finna happen. Nobody's gonna win that many games because nobody's gonna be into it to win that many games. And you have players not playing, missing for rest and stuff like this. That's not gonna happen. Let's be reality on that. But like I said before, this is the deepest team in the NBA, and the NBA and the rest of the pundits out there just gonna have to learn to love it. It's not the Knicks, it's not the Nuggets, it's not the OKC. OKC close, and it's damn sure not the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's not even the Boston Celtics. The Dallas Mavericks are the deepest team in the NBA, bar none. And they showed that. I mean, Coach Kidd played. I'm trying to look at. He played how many guys, and they was good minutes. The starters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He played 11 guys today.
Yeah.
11 guys. So, and all of them contribute. It's not like these are bad plays. Dinwiddie came in. Remember, this is the guy that helped serve the Mavericks to the Western Conference Finals 3 years ago. He's basically a bench man. He played 3 minutes. They just basically end the game. So you got that. You got Markieff Morris. You got Goffman. Didn't even play the young guy that showed up in the preseason. So it's a deep team. Hardy, Grimes, Dinwiddie, Lively, Powell, Marshall, Prosper, Omax played a good preseason. Maxi Kleber. This is a deep bench to go with the starters. They're gonna be fine. But really, if you really want to be truthful, Walt, you can't really count Derek Lively as a backup. Hell, he played more minutes than Daniel Gafford. You basically have
That's because Dan Gafford was up to his usual tricks after falling all over the floor.
Well, he did get hit in the face. Now, he got hit in the face. But it was a good first showing. You know what I'm saying? Good first showing. You like to see that?
Are you on board with 83-0 now?
No, I'm not on board. No Looney Tunes. I'm not on board with that.
What's it gonna take you to get on board? I mean, did you not see? Is there any team out there that can stop this? Because I looked on the schedule.
Well, it's a couple.
I didn't see a team.
It's a couple teams playing right now that may have.
Are you talking about the Denver Nuggets with Russell Westbrook on there? Please give us him. Barbecue chicken.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Listen. The Mavs are not going 83-0. All right. Do not believe him. Do not listen. Do not listen to him when it comes to that. Listen to him on a lot of things. My partner in crime is a very intelligent man, just not when it comes to that. That's other nonsense. But listen, it was a good start. I predict the Mavs going to win 55 to 58 games. I did say that, and I think they're well on the way to getting a top 2 or 1 seed in the NBA. As long as they can stay healthy, and even if they're not healthy, they have the depth to combat it. To whether the last previous season they didn't, but now they do. So good. Shout out to Nico Harris, putting together a very good squad. Shout out to Jason Kidd. Shout out to the Mavs brass. Finally having the money to put this squad together, and I think it's going to be a very fantastic season for the Mavericks.
Yes, it is. I mean, Sham gave it up in the what she said. I see enough. We going all the way.
Really. I see. She was on a ish with Tim Hardaway Jr. At one point. She was on a ish with Tim Hardaway Jr. I guess when she first got there, but that's all right. She finally seen the light that he sucks. But yeah. Including he had a bad. I watched him last night. God, thank God he's gone. Thank God he's gone.
Hey, he had 14 points.
Yeah, but boy. Hey, listen, they ain't got nobody else to shoot, so he gonna be happy there. But listen, like I said, I think this team got a chance to get back to the NBA Finals, and right the wrong, that they dealt their own self, in June, this past June. So like I said, one game got a big game coming up this weekend against the Suns, and easy word.
Hey. You talk about the Phoenix Suns. They had to go to overtime to beat the Kawhi-less.
They did struggle against just James Harden.
I mean, really, they let the wall and the Intuit Dome get
underneath that shit. They did. I was in that game. The James Harden and a bunch of dudes named Edward.
Right, because they got Derek. Because they got Flight Jones. No, his name's Derek Jones Jr. Now he lost Flight Jones.
Come on, man. Come on, man. Don't do that. Don't do that, man.
I'm doing it.
Wow. You are so petty right now.
Whoa, hold on. I gotta go back to something. Where's you was before the game started? You was Wimby-Amba. What happened tonight?
Yeah, man. I was thinking it was gonna be a Wimby-Amba.
Yeah,
it was
Kevin Harlan on and everything,
and it was just a
Wimby. He was Wimby tonight.
Just Wimby.
He was Wimby tonight
because man, he was. Listen, I'm gonna tell you something. The reason why I say the Mavericks are a deep team, they had 4 defenders on him, and all of them guarded the hell out of him. Both the centers, also the length of the Mavericks had P.J. Washington at 6'9", Maxi Kleber at 10 and a half. Like I said, the Mavericks finally have length at every position. They're a big, long, deep team. They can guard anybody in the league, big or small. You're not going to see big time centers or big time wings just have their way with this team like they used to. It's a new day for the Mavericks, man. I listen. The Mavs depth is going to carry them a long ways. Trust and believe that. Like I said, the deepest team in the NBA. And speaking of Wemby, Let me read his stat line. 17 points. He had 9 boards. He had 4 turnovers. He did have a block and had an assist. He was 5 of 18, 1 of 8 from 3. Stop shooting, bro. He did go to the line 6 times, made all 6 free throws in 28 minutes.
No, don't stop shooting. Keep shooting that thing.
He was minus 20. The one thing that are we supposed to have Carolina T on?
We are waiting on Carolina. We on standby for Carolina.
The one thing that I want to see from Wemby, because I'm rooting for this kid, I want him to be the face of. I think he will be the face of the league. When he starts maturing and starts realizing that, bro, you 7'5", you are 7'5", act like it. Shoot, you 7'5", you taking 8 threes. Listen, when he starts realizing he's the biggest, baddest dude on the court, then you're gonna see the best version of Wemby. But if Wemby's gonna stand out there and take 8 threes, listen, teams are gonna be saying hallelujah. We don't have to deal with him just shooting over the top of him. That's a prototype of Wemby's got to get an attitude of thinking that, hey, I put on 25 pounds with a muscle. Well, he didn't act like it tonight, because give Mavericks credit, they were deaning his butt up, but boy, he was just selling for 3. He was just maybe it was because Mavericks was deaning his butt up so bad. He just said, I just rather come out here and just take almost 10 threes. So yeah.
Speaking of, well, there she is. There she is. All right, guys. Well, wait no longer. Somebody who can explain this, because maybe she can call him Kendrick now, because all this Wembanyama talk that was going on with Kendrick a few minutes ago.
Wembanyama.
Yeah, well.
Man, I was waiting for Kevin Hart. Man, I was waiting for Kevin Hart to say about 20 to 25 times today, man, but it didn't happen. It's just Wemby.
You know her as CT the Mike Slayer down there in San Antonio. She does all that great work. Now she's doing wrestling now, Kendrick. She's doing some stuff with my favorite wrestler, Thunder Rosa. I like the videos does with her.
Nice girl, man.
But joining us live right now is Catalina, however you want to say it, Miss Carolina Teague, live from San Antonio.
Yeah, man. So sad. Got a hot L, but hey, it's the first game of the season. But hey, it's gonna be better days for Wemby.
Oh God. What's up, CT?
What's up, man?
How's it going?
Man, it's going. I had a long day.
Yeah, you had a long day, and then you got to come home and watch these Spurs lose to these Dallas Mavericks tonight. Just a bad day all around.
Yeah. How old Chris Paul look to you?
He looks actually really young. Let's be for real.
Really? He does.
In real life. Yeah, no, in real life, he looks young. Like, seriously.
Hold on. Just wait a couple months. You gonna see all. You gonna see all 40 of them years. Just wait a couple months.
He honestly looks young. He's older than me, and he looks younger than me. I don't know what he's eating. I really don't. I think he's drinking a lot of water, green juice, whatever he got going on. He looks young.
Yeah.
So chat me up real quick, because you were there at Media Day. What did you observe from this team at Media Day? Did you feel like there was a new? I mean, I actually got the Spurs being in the play-in.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I feel about how good this team is.
Well, like, I've been covering, you already know, I've been covering the team for the longest. And so when I first started covering the team, I came in at a bad time. It was like during the COVID years. It was during the COVID years. And I had to sit way at the top. I couldn't even get in the locker room. We had Zoom meetings. I was in the fan zone. So I was really covering the Spurs through the trenches. Then we went through the tanking year where there was only like me and 4 other people in the media room. That's how bad they were doing. Then
Mavs.
Yeah, and then the Wemby year came around, and then the TV station that I was at went under, so it was just a mess. Now I'm back covering the Spurs again, and what I did notice this year is different than all the other years, and even some of the players said it. So I was like, okay, so it's not just me. The energy is like way different. Like, it's way more positive. They're way more. My light. I'm like Mariah Carey. I'm gonna put my light like this. I'm telling you, like, Like, the energy is like the most positive it's ever been. And they've never really been like, they've always been like, oh, we want to win and, you know, this and that. But for the first time ever, like they've said, not Pop, because he's never going to say his goals, but they said our goal is playoffs. And I've never heard them say, we want to make it to the playoffs before. Multiple players have said that. So that's the thing that stood out to me the most, is that they were like speaking their goal into existence. And Wemby said the vibe is more positive. Malachi Branham said the vibe is more positive. KJ said the vibe is more positive. And even when I walked into media day, the vibe was more, it felt like a positive energy that I had never really experienced. So I thought it was all just me, but it was really just how they really feel right now. So, you know, you and I talked yesterday. You know, you and I talked yesterday. You know, this train is never late with you. But I knew the Mavericks were gonna win. Let's just be for real. I mean, they got Klay Thompson, who had like, didn't he just break a record highest scoring debut in Mavericks history at 22 points?
Did you want to talk about that, Kendrick? You want to talk about that, Kendrick, or you want to keep boasting up Derek Lively? You want to go there? What? How do you want?
Wow, man. Why,
you want me to take it from here, or how do you? I didn't know.
It's 14 other guys who play on the team. Well, I mean, good grief,
Klay Thompson had 22 points.
You took the Luka goggles off, and now you put the Klay ones on. So I'm trying to figure out what are you doing right now. But yeah, man. Listen, Klay had an awesome night. 6 threes. Him and Luka at one point in the third quarter was just trading off threes. It looked like Splash Brothers Southwest down there. Really just went on a run. Just kind of wiped the Spurs out at that moment. But like I said, great win. I'm really interested. I really want to hear this from Carolina. Bringing in Harrison Barnes and bringing in vets like him and CP3, that's kind of expedited the timeline of trying to get to the playoffs. Is this a playoff team in your mind? And if it's not, will that be a failure?
It is a playoff team. It's a playoff team because they added the veterans. There's some things that they need to work on, which is Zach Collins, who's been somebody who's been heavily criticized this past season because of his lack of defense, if you will. Wemby has been struggling with his shot selection in this particular game. And if they improve on those things, then they'll be fine. I do think they still have the opportunity to make it to the playoffs, though, because adding those veterans is what Wemby wanted, and Wemby said that he was going to do. He basically was like, I need a veteran on this team, and that was kind of like the X factor. Like, how come the Spurs are just a super young team with no vets? And having Chris Paul in a rookie year deal for 1 year at $11 million was just like a really good deal, in my opinion, for the Spurs. He's been able to bring that leadership presence that even Pop said he's mesmerized. That's literally what he said the other day. He's mesmerized by watching Chris Paul. And if they lose, it could be a failure to a lot of people, but in my opinion, if they don't make the playoffs, it's not a failure because it's part of the process. When you rebuild, it's 3 to 5 years. So it wouldn't look like a failure to me whatsoever. It would just look like it's part of the process. Now, if you're a player, you might see it as a failure. And if you do see it as a failure, then that should just make you want to be greater. So that's kind of where I stand on that.
Okay. We got @CT the Mike Slayer on Twitter right now.
I should have brushed my hair before
it looks good. It looks good. It looks natural. It's flowing and everything. I like the way.
I look like my grandma right now. Like, what?
Yeah, you do like you do like this lady that's down across the street from me that sell a lot of sopapillas.
That's what
Shout out to Rosa. Love you. I think she's watching the show.
That's my grandma's name, actually, Rosa.
Oh, is that your grandma?
Yeah.
No, she said it's her grandma's name, fool.
That's my grandma. You know what? And I do feel like I look like Rosa right now. Dang, you hit the nail on the head for real. But you know what? I was gonna say I was cooking and I was making empanadas. So you damn near got it on the nail on the damn head, Rosa.
Yeah,
okay.
So hold on before we go forward, Kendra, you want to give a shout out to Ned the Wino who knocked over your satellite dish?
No, man, don't do that, man. He's watching the show. He actually likes the show itself. You keep calling him a wino, man. That's a Christian man. Why you keep calling him a wino, man?
What's the name again?
It was Mr. Lewis. Mr.
Oh,
Lewis, you
Mr.
watch the
Lewis, my
show.
bad. I got
Mr.
They
Lewis,
sound so
it's
much
not.
like Ned DeWano and Mr. Lewis.
Man,
They
hold on,
sound
man.
like-
Stop doing that. Mr. Lewis,
Where
you
are
watch.
we live on? Where are we? How do we get? How do I find
That's
y'all?
not. That's this fool right here. Mr. Lewis, that's not me. That's it. Mr. Lewis mows my yard. He's 70 years old. He mows the yard because he likes it. I pay him about $25. Mr. Lewis, shout out to you, man. I know his kids. Stop doing that, Walt. I know this man's kids. I grew up with this man's kids.
I'm just saying, man, you should be ashamed of yourself paying a 70-year-old man $25.
He likes to do it, man.
And he,
I don't
and,
have
he, and he did the right thing by clipping your DirecTV satellite dish.
No,
for
you
that money.
Listen. I don't have time to do it, so I have to hire people to do that, man. I don't have time to do that.
And Ned DeWano was the only person free. You
Quit
found,
calling him that, man. It's Mr. Lewis, man. It's not Ned DeWano. He don't drink, man. He goes to church. A good Christian, man. What are you doing?
Oh, okay, my bad, Mr. Lewis. CT, you can find us on YouTube. You search at bFb DFW. It's at bFb DFW on everything, on Instagram, Twitter,
I'm looking on
and
Facebook
YouTube.
right now. Where is it at?
What's that?
Y'all, is this show on Facebook?
No, it ain't on
Oh,
Facebook
no.
anymore. We severed ties with Facebook.
We divorced Facebook.
Yeah.
Why did y'all sever ties?
We had to ask. Facebook tried to start telling us what we can and can't put on there.
But y'all talk about basketball. What's the
Yeah, they
issue?
tried to tell us that we couldn't put the Jason Kidd press conferences on there
Yeah.
Oh my God.
that
You
we've
know
been putting on there for years. So we told them you can kiss our ass.
what? Good for you. I'm glad
Thanks
you
so
stood
much.
on business.
Yes, I did stand
Yeah.
on business. I was like, we'll take our business to YouTube. We don't care.
I know that's right.
So we got a lot of free will over there. As a matter of fact, why don't we show the highlights, Kendrick, of what happened? We can catch Carolina. She was in there making those empanadas.
I'm pretty sure she had an eye on the game. 1 hour
Yeah,
in
she
empanada.
probably
I had the TV on in the back while I was making the empanada, so I did watch the game.
Sound
Okay.
like it was on this noise in the background.
Yeah, the frying pan.
Let's take a look at these highlights, Kendrick.
Yeah, man, it was good. It was kind of slow to start in the first half. You know, neither
Nice.
team was actually making shots.
What we
So,
saw right there, you see, I like that right there. I like how Chris Paul, he had a lot of assists tonight too. He didn't have that many points, but he was definitely being a team player by passing the ball. Look, here goes this guy. Man,
At this age, he has no choice but to be a team player. So, but,
stop hating on him.
I am not a Jeremy Sochan
Man,
fan.
y'all are like this is like the Avengers. Kyrie Irving.
oh,
Oh, thank you. You know what? That's a good thank you, Carolina. That is exactly what we are, the Avengers.
This is what I'm saying. Like, I thought the Spurs had a chance, and then they always have that slump in the third quarter or something. They always seem to
yeah, I
struggle.
knew the Mavs. Listen, we said at halftime the Mavs was just missing shots. The shots were open. They were just missing shots, but in the second half, they rectified that problem. But listen, give the Spurs credit, man. They're a good team. I think I'm gonna agree with Reggie Miller what he said at the end of the show. They're just having problems scoring the ball at points in time, and especially in the West, you gotta be able to.
Yeah, I feel like their issue's been shot selection. You know, knowing when to take the shots. But I'm telling you right now, what did they say on inside the NBA on TNT? They predicted that the Dallas Mavericks are gonna win the championship, and to start off like this hot, they got a squad for real. Like
I got us going 83-0.
The Spurs losing to the Mavs.
Listen, Carolina, don't mind it. We have Waltz, don't do this, man. I can't leave you in public to save your life. You just ridiculous. 83. You're not going 83-0. All right, stop this. That's not happening. No,
83-0. What are we doing?
Look,
you heard what Carolina said.
You know what?
Carolina
Jeremy looked good tonight. Jeremy Sohan.
Don't talk about him.
Can you get Victor to stop taking all those damn threes? It looked like he just kept. Hey, I'm gonna keep taking time.
Yeah, this wasn't his best game.
Yeah, I thought he settled. Well, listen, get the Mavs credit. I said this before. The Mavericks, to me, are the deepest team in the NBA. If not the deepest team in the Western Conference. They threw 4 guys at Victor tonight, and all of them held up fine. And both your centers and Gafford and Lively. And then you mix in PJ and Maxey. That's 6'9" to about 7'2". So they gave. I think that did give Wemby a lot of problems in this game. But
he had a
like
good
I said,
half too. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Listen, that kid D-Live. Listen, I know Victor's gonna get all the stardom and the kid we seeing now, OKC, but D-Live's going to make his share of all-star appearances. Trust that. It's not just on the defensive rebounding effort, but his offensive game and his offensive IQ is better than people think. He's an elite. He's a very good passer for a big man.
I really like these highlights.
No, thank you, Caroline.
I really like
Yeah.
these highlights.
Yeah,
You came a long way. You came a long way.
Yeah, you like this? This was in the first half when the Spurs.
Oh, look at that 3 by Klay.
I feel like I'm at the bar right now. Like, what?
There you go.
Yeah, and here's go Klay. Just turning off. Yeah, this one the onslaught was started. Oh, this what step back. My
Oh,
God.
boy, nice
Yeah,
step
this one.
back.
This one they went on a 3-point barrage with the Mavs, and
There you
like
go.
I said
Missing
before,
shots. Look at so they put Stephon Castle, our rookie, on Luka
Yeah.
to get some
yeah,
defensive.
somebody made a
work.
mistake right there. You left Klay open. I made a
A lot
mistake.
of that
There's a lot of
tonight.
mistakes we made. Yeah, here's another mistake.
Oh God.
Yeah,
Carolina, can I throw you at an observation that I saw?
Yeah.
Maybe the Mavs dodged a bullet tonight by not having Devin Vassell on the floor tonight, because there was no 3-point shots was taken a lot tonight. But I guarantee you, if Vassell was there tonight, them threes would have been raining down in that AAC with him on the floor.
yeah, man, that's nice, man.
He's a great defender too. He's the second best player on the team.
How
So
long
he
is he?
was a big deal.
How long are you not supposed to be out?
He was
I don't
at practice 2 days ago. I was at practice. He was there 2 days ago working out on the floor, and he looked great. I talked to him last week at a charity event. He said he feels better than ever. It's just a matter of him being cleared by the team, and I think he said he's back at 100%. So it said it's gonna be like a couple more weeks. They don't have like a true time frame that they've announced. But he looks great. I could just say that when he comes back, I'm just ready to have him back on the team.
Oh, damn, Chris Paul hit a shot.
I tell you what, when he got drafted, I sure was like, damn, if we'd waited 3 more spots, we could have got him instead of Josh Green. I definitely wanted him on the Dallas Mavericks.
Yeah. Damn, man. I mean,
You
Josh Green
see,
dead.
you see stuff so early.
I know. Definitely
Green
wanted
dead
him
and
coming out.
buried.
I remember watching him at Florida State.
Josh Green dead and buried. You already peeing on his grave right now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, great pass.
Come on now. Don't forget. You know when that draft happened, I kept saying the whole night. I kept saying I wanted
Man,
Devin Vassell. I wanted Devin Vassell.
Hello, man. Everybody, it could have been a whole bunch of people sitting over there. He could have picked over Josh. Josh Green was a 2nd-round pick. If they redrafted,
Devin
I don't know if
Vassell Devin Vassell was like a couple picks ahead of Josh Green.
Can I ask you something? Do y'all really? Because I think Kenny Smith said the Mavericks are going to win the championship this year. This looks like a championship team.
Oh, then.
What you
Well,
think?
I just got us going
Listen.
8-3. I don't know about winning the
It's not-
championship, but I do got us going under
Carolina,
8-3.
Carolina, talk to me. I'm the one who actually saying this. Listen, they've got a shot. Like I said, they fixed the problems they had, which was shooting. It wasn't like the Boston Celtics were running away high with offense. The Mavericks were playing. I went back and looked at that series. The Mavericks were playing good defense. They just couldn't shoot. They couldn't shoot anything. Wide open ass shots.
Our main problem is shooting.
And just missing shots. That's when you bring in a guy like Klay. You bring in a guy like Quentin Grimes. You bring in Najee Marshall, 3 excellent 3-point shooters, and 1 great all-time 3-point shooter, and you fix your problem. Yeah, the Mavericks, I don't think they're going to have problems with defense like people think they are. I mean, I think people are giving too much credit to Josh Green. I mean, we watched him all the time. When he wasn't getting blown by, he was fouling. And Derrick Jones Jr.
Or running out in the basket and throwing passes back to the top of the key.
And Derrick Jones Jr. I mean, he had an awesome playoff run. But let's face it, that was 1 year he basically ain't did nothing his whole career. Not the S on him, but but
okay, Najee.
That was an odd year for Josh. I mean, for my guy right there. So, but I think they upgraded. I think they got a shot to, do something special if they can stay healthy. But you can say that's the case for every contender in the league.
Josh Green just didn't develop like they wanted him to.
You think?
Yeah.
I think they have a really solid chance. Well, I mean, this is very early, but it's still like the way that they played tonight. I feel like if the Spurs should have lost to anybody, it's gonna have to be the Dallas Mavericks because
Carolina. Who's your okay? Let's put you on the spot. Who's your tier? I mean, your top Let's go. Who's your top 8? Who's your top 8 in the West?
Okay, hold on, wait. Let me show you. Hold on. Let me look at the teams. Top 8 in the West. I'm gonna go with. Hold on, wait. Hold on. Let me pull this up.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go with the.
I can tell you what. You can X out the Clippers. They ain't doing this shit.
Wow.
X out the Clippers.
No, I agree.
I fired at the Intuit though.
For real, I think the Mavericks have a good chance for sure. What else? Who else is it? I'm drawing a blank. Hold on, let's see. Hold on. Let me take a look. I have my list. Hold on. Conference. I just need a list. Okay, here we go. Okay, dang, this is all right. So
it ain't easy this year. I can tell you that.
It's definitely not easy. Okay, OKC. The Mavericks. This is not in any particular order either, by the way.
No, it don't have to be.
Okay. So, I think the Thunder has a really good chance because they've developed really good. I'm thinking the Nuggets. Who else?
Both those two teams are playing each other right now.
Yeah.
I said the Mavericks, the Grizzlies, the Kings too.
Ooh. That list is starting to get slim. You left some teams off already.
The Suns, the Timberwolves.
Oh.
People got the Lakers up there. I'm gonna say fuck no.
What? You didn't see what the Lakers did Tuesday night?
Yeah,
and Ronnie and
Yeah, let me tell you, ESPN saw that. I think I was one of the analysts picked the Lakers to win the next championship for the next 5 years after seeing what they did to them.
You're lying. I know that you're not telling me.
She looks annoyed by that one.
No, I ain't. I watched NBA TV the day after the Lakers game.
Yeah. So Mavericks, Thunder, Timberwolves, Nuggets, the Suns, the Kings, the Grizzlies, the Spurs.
Ooh.
Okay.
Leaving that leaves out the Golden State Warriors, Clippers, and Lakers.
Oh yeah, I forgot about.
Listen. Draymond gonna get suspended. He already got a tee in his first game, so he's already working on being suspended in 15 before the All-Star break. So we already know where he's at. So
another team you left out too was the Pelicans.
I know. I saw them. Right?
Hold on. They said Zion.
Didn't DeJounte just injure his hand or something like that?
He did. Broke his left hand. He's gonna be out. Definitely.
Kendrick.
Why didn't
Zion play last night?
They said he was ill. Now I'm trying to figure out how he get ill. He could have been ill from food, or sometimes when you like porn stars, you gotta make sure you get a little checkup.
She wasn't a porn star. She was a stripper.
I thought she did both.
No, you can't do both. You can only do one or the other.
No, you can do both.
No.
Don't ask me how to do that.
Yeah. People multitask now, Walt. But anyway, I'm just saying he could have been ill for that. You gotta check these women sometimes, man. I'm just saying.
Well,
that ain't got nothing to do why he's sick.
Hold on, is that why you sent that picture of a buffet to me earlier? Is that why you sent that picture of the buffet in the group chat earlier? That's what he was talking about. I didn't know that's what he was talking about. He did a picture of a buffet.
Listen, he do like his Cajun rice. He did say that in the interview. I said I love Cajun rice.
Well, we got CT the Mike Slayer here. Why don't we do the stats and facts with CT before we let her go?
Oh yeah, man.
I think you told me my account got shadow banned on Twitter. That's why I can't share your video right now.
What does that mean? What does shadow ban mean?
They said we added a temporary label to your account. It's going to impact your reach. You've been flagged. Somebody flagged me for spam.
Oh, wow. Ouch.
Damn.
Ouch.
Nobody.
Shots fired at Elon Musk.
He did get. What did he get popped for a few minutes ago? You was breaking news.
Apparently he committed espionage.
Okay.
Wow.
So
that's probably why you got a shadow ban right there, because his espionage.
Okay, they told me, they said if we made a mistake, we'll remove the label. Okay, so I'm boycotting Twitter for the next couple days. That's crazy. How am I going to cover the Spurs if I'm shadow banned?
Yeah, free CT.
Free
CT. Free CT. This is wrong. This is injustice.
This is see, the way you feel about Facebook right now is the way I feel about Twitter. What the hell? How do you even do nothing?
All of them suck.
That happened to us when we hit Facebook for a nice check, nice size check. That's when they start acting funny with us.
That's when they started being like, you violated something.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. That's exactly what happened.
They don't want to pay Mexicans. They don't want to pay people like us for real. They don't want to pay us out.
Don't want to pay us out.
Yeah, black and brown people, you're not allowed in our economy.
Oh, they're like, get back in the kitchen, go make some empanadas.
Yep.
Oh, well, I ain't going there. I'm not going there. Right. Okay,
yeah, we don't like to tell women what to do on the show. It's a gender fluid show.
Yeah. Yes, I actually made a mistake. And some female on my lady, I'm not gonna say female. Well, I'm called female. On my job, put my finger and said, I heard and say I heard what you said. And she actually used to be my supervisor, so I had to stay there and listen. But
you should have blocked her. It's none of your business what I say and do.
Hey, listen, that girl got pulled at where I work at, so I had to be nice on that one. Well, anyway, let's get to the stats and facts.
Nice. My bad.
Yeah, I like my black job. All right, let's get to the stats and facts. Stats and facts. Brought to you by me, myself, and I, Walt Chisholm and Carolina T. That's gonna be a Carolina T.
I'm gonna give you 1 day off now. You used to get 2 days off. Now you only get 1.
Yeah. Well, this tennis bill I got, I ain't getting no days off. How much they charge me? Oh, damn. But anyway, let's get to the stats and facts.
Hold on, Cat, just real quick. So you had to pay $600 for to get your teeth done with an old white woman whose hand was shaking while she was doing your mouth.
Yeah, she was 80 years old. I asked her why you asked. Hello, Carolina. It's like it's dentist. I guess what you call orthodontist. She was charged to put my temp in, and she told me I'm 80 years old. I said, and this is my birthday. I said, happy birthday. I said, and I'm thinking, oh Lord God, this 80-year-old nothing to do my mouth. And she came up to her with a drill in hand, and I mean, came up to her hands was shaking. I said, ma'am, you okay? She told me, yeah, I'll be okay when I get this drill in my hand. And then I told her, please just you can hit anything in my mouth, just not my tongue. I need that. I actually need that. But let's get to the stats and facts right here. Shout out to Monarch Dentistry. You do great work.
That's not gonna get that bill any lower. Give them a discount.
But that bill is high. That bill is high as hell. The Mavs shoot 41% from the field to the Spurs 45. Also, the Mavs 19 out of 44 from three. What's that do with Klay, Thompson, and Luka in the second half? 43% from the three-point line. The Spurs were 12 out of 36 for 33%. Free throws go like this. The Mavs was 17 out of 23 from the free throw line. That's 74%. The Spurs a little bit better. They were 19 out of 24 for 79% rebounds. Spurs had a 2-rebound advantage, 52-50. But the Mavs held the offensive rebound advantage, 17-12. Assists, Spurs 30-27, favor of them. Steals, in favor of the Mavs, 9-6. Blocks, even up at 5 apiece. Total turnovers in this game, Spurs had 19. Mavs only had 10. The Spurs capitalized with 9 points off the Mavs, 10 turnovers. The Mavs had 17 points off the Spurs, 19 turnovers. Fast break points, the Mavs ran a little bit in the second half. Had an advantage 23-13 points in the paint. Edge to the Spurs 44-31. Let's get to the box score right quick. All right. As we get to the box score, let's get to the sorry Carolina. Let's get to the winning team right here. This is the Mavs broadcast right here. So
take your time.
Yeah.
Ouch.
All right. Let's get to the starters. PJ Washington had 20 in 26 minutes. He pumped in 11 points. He was a -6 walk. But he did have a steal, had 2 assists, had 5 boards in the game. He was 4 out of 11, 2 out of 7 from 3, 1 out of 2 from the free throw line. Daniel Gafford in 19 minutes, he was 3 out of 6 from the field, 3 out of 4 from the free throw line. That's good for him. Also had 6 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, 1 block. He was a +8. and had 9 points. Kyrie Irving, modest game for him in 27 minutes. He had 15 points. He's a plus 15 in this game. He also had 1 block, 2 steals, 2 assists, and 3 boards. He was 6 out of 17 from the field, but 3 out of 7 from the three-point line. Luka Doncic in 36 minutes, he pumped in 28 points. He was a plus 6. Also, he had 1 block. He had 1 steal. Also had 8 assists, 10 rebounds, 2 short of a triple Doncic. He also was 6 out of 8 from the free throw line, 4-11 from 3, 9 of 25 from the field. And your guy, Klay Thompson.
How many free throws did Luka miss tonight?
Oh, he only missed 2. He missed 2.
Oh, I thought he missed more than that. My fault. Keep going.
What? Jesus, your hatred for Luka and Patrick Mahomes.
I just
bounds.
I think he missed more than 2 free throws. That's wow. Could have been mistake.
Anybody that's friends with Patrick Mahomes, we know you hate. Speaking of that, Klay Thompson, 26 minutes. He pumped in 22 points. Also broke the Mavericks record for 3-pointers in a opening Mavs uniform with 6. He also had 3 steals, 7 boards. He had 7 boards, Walt. Good for him. Also had 1 assist.
Yeah, you could have started reading his numbers off first, but it's cool. Don't worry about it.
I'm reading off what it comes to me. He was 7 out of 13 from the field.
I mean, you opened the show talking about Derek Lively over Klay Thompson, but it's fine.
Okay, moving on. Okay, that's enough of him. Derek Lively, 28 minutes.
Oh, your boy.
Yeah, my guy. 6 of 8. He had 15 points and 11 rebounds. Had a double-double. Also pumped in 6 assists in the game. Also had 1 steal. He was a plus 5 in this game. He also was 3 of 5 from the free throw line. Also, Maxi Cleveland, 15 minutes. He was 1 of 3. That one field goal was a 3-pointer. He also had 4 rebounds, assists. They had 1 sick block from a behind. Good for him. He was a plus 18. He had the highest plus minus for the Mavs. Just 3 points with that 1-3.
Hey, when's the last time you had that high of a plus minus?
The last time the Mavs went to the West, the first year the Mavs went to the West Conference Finals, and Jason Curry year 1. Najee Marshall, 21 minutes. He was 1 of 6 from the field. Only had 2 points, but played good defense. He had 3 assists, 1 rebound. He was a -7. As we look at Quentin Grimes, 15 minutes. He also was 1 of 6. He had 2 points, but he was a plus 11. I don't know how the hell he did that.
You really got to explain that one to me.
Jaden Hardy, 20 minutes. He had a pretty good game.
Yeah, read these numbers off and make sure at the end of this you throw out an apology for what you were saying about him the whole game. Go ahead, read those numbers off.
Really? He had 11 points in this game. He also had 2 turnovers, if you must know.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Yeah, that's why he was a -5. Also had a steal, had 2 assists, pumped in 1 rebound. He was 3 of 6 from the field.
There you go. That compliments. That's the compliment sandwich stuff you be doing. Give a positive remark and then take it away.
Yeah. Hey, what can I say, man? It's me. 3 of 5 from 3. 2 of 2 from the free throw in 20 minutes. Spencer Dinwiddie only had 3 minutes. He was a -2. Dwight Powell, Mr. DMP himself, only had 2 minutes in this game. He had 2 points in this game. Omax Prosper pumped in 2 minutes in this game and didn't score in this game. And that's the stats and facts for the Mavs. Let's get to the Spurs. Champagne. Hey man, he was ringing in champagne.
Are we saying that right? Can you please tell me?
No,
Champagne.
It's champagne. Because I did a stand up and I was like, Julian Champagne, and he was dragging me, and they were like, "It's champagne. It's champagne. It's champagne." I'm
Okay.
like, I'm sorry, I drink champagne. Like,
Yeah. I like. Hey man, I used to like Chris.
Caroline. I think when you did that, everybody like, oh, we know she drinks at home. Soon as you stood.
it looks like champagne.
Yeah.
Don't it look like the word champagne?
It does.
Man,
Listen, you've been saying champagne all night.
Hold on. Listen, let me tell you something. Walt got on me because I like brunch and I like mimosas. I mean, like, oh, you drinking my guy, me drinking. This guy,
men,
I do.
I said men don't go to brunches. Brunches for women.
This guy does.
Yeah.
And he drinks mimosas.
And you drink mimosas when you are you drinking mimosas too?
Yes.
I don't think I've ever seen a guy at brunch.
Thank you, Carolina. Thank you.
Unless the only time I see a guy when they're at brunch is when, you know how you be seeing them people that's in relationships and they
right,
go with each other
Thank you,
the only
Carolina.
time you see a man at brunch is when people are glued to their other person. And
Thank
I'm not
you,
trying to
Carolina.
be no hater or nothing like that, but it's like, yeah, let your girlfriend go to brunch with a homegirl.
Listen, hold on. It's a lot of good things to look at brunch, man. It's a lot of good
Carolina.
things to look
I
at.
see what you're saying.
All right, listen.
Carolina, can you
Yeah.
put yourself for me? I said just like this. I said brunch is just an excuse for women to get together and drink
Listen.
mimosas. That's
Listen,
all brunch
some
is.
people, Carolina, some men go to church and some men go to brunch. I'll leave it at that.
Wow.
Oh my God.
All right.
You know what? If ladies, if you're looking for a man, go look for the man who, I don't know. I think maybe, church men, they be lying too. They be lying. Never mind. Maybe the man at brunch is more solid than the man at the church. I don't know.
God, Jesus. All right, Champagne. I don't know if he wants to be. Do you really want to be called that? Champagne. 27 minutes for Champagne. He had 18 points. He was a minus 19. Maybe he should have been called Champagne if he wanted to reach that point. But he had one steal. He had 3 assists, 7 rebounds, 7 to 12 from the field, 4 8 from 3. So Chan, Walt's favorite NBA player. He was 6'11 from the field. He had 18 points. Minus 12. His plus minus was a minus 12. He had 2 assists, 6 rebounds in the game. 1 or 2 from 3, 5 or 7 from the free throw line. Hurst and Barnes, man, went back in the way back machine, especially in the first half, man. Finished with 17 points. He still was a minus 12. 1 steal, 2 assists, 4 boards for him. He was 7 out of 10 from the field, 2 out of 5 from 3, 1 out of 2 from the free throw line. Victor Wemby. I'm not going to say the other word. He didn't go off like a 1 and 2. 28 minutes, only had 17 points. He was a minus 20 in this game. 9 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 block in this game. He was 5 of 18 from the field, 1 of 8 from 3. Good Lord, stop shooting, bro. Stop shooting.
Him, Carolina.
You're 7'5". You're 7'5". What are you shooting threes? Almost 10 threes for. But he did have.
How many rebounds did he have?
He had 9. He had one less. He had one more rebound, and he had taken 3-point shots.
Timeout. We got a timeout on that stat.
Go ahead.
There's a conspiracy going on right now.
Okay.
On FanDuel Sportsbook, the over and under was 9, right?
Yeah.
Right.
So you got the money. There's so many people on Twitter right now that they have video evidence, and even the commentator said he had 10 rebounds. Once they said they had 10 rebounds, but they never counted that 10 on the stat line for the NBA, and they only counted 9. So everybody's writing the NBA right now, and they're like, this is a discrepancy, and there's a conspiracy. You guys are working with FanDuel because you guys are not trying to pay us out.
Oh, wow.
The commentary 10th rebound, but even some people counted 11, but people for sure counted 10. But the stat line on the NBA only counted 9. So we have to put an asterisk by that particular stat because there's a conspiracy going on right now with FanDuel.
And the chicken went out is double. Wow. All right.
That's what happens when he brings gambling to sports, guys. Is exactly what you get. Oh, look whose name is at the bottom of the screen right there. FanDuel on the court.
They're saying like it's a conspiracy. So we really know, a regular person like us, we don't count each little rebound. You know what I mean? We see 9, but evidently there was 10. So we don't know what the truth is. And I just want to know what they're going to make of it. Is there a conspiracy? Probably. That's probably why I'm shadow banned on Twitter right now.
We're back to this, huh? We're back to this. Well, you expose a FanDuel on Twitter right now. You might be getting another day shadow ban for this right here.
That's why we're shadow, because we speak the truth.
That you do.
Okay.
Keep going, Kendrick.
All right. Speaking of the truth, Chris Paul. The truth is on mine.
I don't think that's his nick. I don't think that's his nickname.
Right now, the way his career is going, he's searching for anything. All right, that was Paul Pierce, wasn't he?
What?
That's Paul Pierce. Wasn't he the truth?
That was Paul Pierce. That is Paul Pierce. The truth.
Yeah. I think Paul Pierce. Started calling himself. I think people started calling Paul Pierce the truth after he got stabbed 12 times. That's how he
okay. All right. Just finish the damn stats so Caroline can get back to her beautiful man.
My God, he survived. He must be the truth.
That was the craziest transition ever.
All right, Chris Paul, 29 minutes. He had 3 points in the game. He was a minus 21. He did have 8 assists and 7 rebounds in this game, but he still 1 out of 6 from the field, 1 out of 4 from 3. Zach Collins had 14 minutes. He was 2 out of 3 from the field. Yeah, actually, he had 14 minutes. Carolina Teague didn't play winning well, so. But he had 5 points, had 5 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal in this game. Keldon Johnson, 25 minutes, 3 of 9, 1 of 3 from 3, had 7 points. He was a minus 12. He gave up his number to Chris Paul. Did he give up his number for Chris Paul?
Damn right, he gave up his number to Chris Paul. Who the hell is Keldon Johnson?
So, apparently,
no, I mean that respectfully, Carolina. I mean that respectfully.
Well, I'm pretty sure if his relatives didn't know he changed his number, they probably saying the same thing tonight. Where's Keldon Johnson? But anyway, Trey Jones. Yeah, I can't find my baby. But anyway, Trey Jones had 16 minutes. He had 3 points. He was a +2. Had 3 assists in the game, 1 rebound. He was 0-2 from the field, but 3 or 4 from the field. Some dude, is this guy named Mama Luka? Is this his name?
Call him Mamu. Just call him Mamu.
Mamu? Okay.
Yeah, Mamu.
Well, he only played 6 minutes. He had no points. How the hell he's a +10? I can't figure out his plus minus. But he did finish up with 3 rebounds in the game. Bassie, 6 minutes.
Wait, pronounce that name again that you were saying for Carolina again. What was that name again?
I don't even know how to pronounce it. Everybody just calls him Mamu.
It's pronounced Mama Luke. Kaluke.
What the fuck was this?
M-A-M. Don't really put that on me, knowing this guy got this weird ass name. Come on, I'm pretty sure he can't pronounce his name. And how old is he right now? What, you 25? Is he 25 years old?
Yeah. Can you pronounce Julian's last name again? How we say that? We need to put that drop again. Say the name.
Yeah, kid. How you say? What's his name?
Who?
Sam.
Yeah, say it.
Sam what?
Who?
Julian.
Is it Champagne? What's his name again?
Champagne?
What the fuck?
The Champagne? Is that what it is?
The fuck was this?
Listen, this guy, listen. Disrespect. It's no different if I mispronounce your name. It's just you got more to grow before I just to move to grow for me to actually want to pronounce my name the right way. So it's kind of disrespect, but it's not. But anyway, moving on.
And what's Sabrina?
I don't think you're being disrespectful. I don't think it's disrespectful. I think we're trying to
This is a good Christian name, Wesley. Oh yeah,
that wasn't in the Bible. That name wasn't in the Bible. What?
You sure Wesley wasn't in the Bible? Was Wesley?
Hey, real quick,
Carolina, was Wesley in the Bible? Was Wesley in the Bible?
One time for Sabrina.
No, I don't think so. I think
there was a lot of names in the Bible. I'm pretty sure Wesley could be in there if you wanted to.
Jesus in the Bible. That's it.
No,
okay, real quick, Kendrick.
Really, Carolina. That's the only name you know. That's the only name you know is
David and Goliath.
There you go.
My God. Go to church this Sunday. Go to church instead of making.
Is Goliath in the Bible?
Go to church this Sunday. No, you don't need to go to church. Just crack open the Bible and read it. You'll find out if Goliath was in the Bible. Jesus Christ. But anyway,
she's Catholic.
that makes.
I'm gonna Google that right now. Was Goliath in the Bible? Hold on, wait.
Goliath was in the Bible. Kendrick, real quick, can you say Sabrina's last name for
Anescu?
Say it again.
Anescu.
Oh, okay. You okay, you got it.
Yeah.
The first time you said, what?
Yeah, man. Man. You know, I'm just getting into the WNBA. So once we get going next season, I pretty much pronounce all the women's names correctly. Right. Wesley had in 9 minutes. Wow, Rob. Really?
Wesley's not in the Bible.
He had 6 points. He was a
Wesley's not in the Bible. Thank you, Carolina.
But the person who translated the Bible was a guy named John Wesley. That's as close as it gets.
No, he's still in there. Hey, what is all? He's still in there now.
That is a good point by you, Carolina. Thank you.
All right. Castle. 18 minutes, 3 of 7, 0-2 from 3. He had 8 points.
Oh, that's the kid. That's the kid from UConn.
Yeah.
I like him.
Yeah.
Y'all need to jackpot with him, Carolina.
Now, because Chris Paul and they said that's like they've never. Chris Paul said he ain't never seen nobody that young working that hard. He's like really impressed by him.
Yeah, and he also had 3 rebounds, and that's your stats and facts of the Mavs Spurs game.
Game by,
also Carolina. You know. Back to you, Walt.
Yeah, well, we want to thank Carolina for joining us. I'm pretty sure she got to get back to her family. She's been working so hard. Is this your first? Is your first week at home?
Hold on, she's sitting there cooking empanadas
for her family.
It's too hard for my family. You think I'm cooking
what are you doing?
Like fried. It's like black people frying chicken. It ain't that hard. She ain't doing that.
Maybe for you.
Hey man, I can fry chicken.
Oh,
but I noticed. Is this your first weekend home? I noticed you've been on the road with the. Is that Ring of Honor? That's not Ring of Honor, is it?
Booker T's Reality of Wrestling.
Reality of Wrestling. That's what it is. Okay. Now, there is one of the guys who hair I cut. He's a part of Reality Wrestling. I cut his father's hair, and he told me his son is doing that with you. He can't. I forgot what he said his son's name was. But I showed him a picture of you. He said he knows you. The daddy said he knows you. He said he's seen you at the matches.
Why did you tell me this sooner?
I can't think his name. His daddy name is Earl, but I can't remember what he said his son's wrestling name was.
Is he Mexican? Like, is he black? What is he?
He's black.
Okay. Is his son young or old?
I think he's kind of kind of like middle age.
His son is middle age.
I don't know if I have his phone number. I'll text him, see what his. I'll get his name.
Hey, do you follow him on Facebook?
No.
Damn. I wonder, do he go there all the time? The son?
Yeah, he said his son is doing. He does it all the time. He said he's been to a couple matches. He's seen you doing the ring announcing. I showed him a picture of you.
I'm trying to figure out is he a wrestler?
Yeah, he is.
Okay. Is he a champion? I'm all doing context clues.
I don't know if he said he is a champion right now.
Because there's Eli Knight. There's
that name kind of sounds familiar.
There's Eli Knight. I know there was a guy because I put notes on them. Hold on, and I know some of them. I'm gonna type in Dallas in my notes because it'll pop up because I be putting notes about everybody.
He's probably gonna come get his haircut on Saturday. When he get his haircut, I'm gonna ask him and I'm gonna text you right then and there and be like, "This is his name."
Yeah, I want to know what his name because I had interviewed some guy. I know I interviewed somebody on the phone. And he was telling me that he was from Dallas. But there's a couple of people from Dallas. And you were supposed to come out to a show in Dallas and you never did. I'm mad at you.
Man, that was a bad weekend.
I know. I'm not even mad at you. I'm just joking. Let me see. Okay, so yeah, you got to get the wrestler's name from me because now I want to know. I want to be like, yo, your dad's name is Earl, right? Like, let me just pop up on him like that.
Just go ask. I don't know if you want to go. I don't know if you want to go around asking every black wrestler is your dad named Earl.
Oh, give me the rest. I'm not. I know, right? Earl, is your dad named Earl? No. You need to tell me who the wrestler's name is, but don't tell me you're telling me for me. Then I'm gonna pop up and be like, "Is your daddy's name Earl?" Send me a picture. I'm gonna pop up with like a picture of Earl.
Yeah, he'll probably come get his haircut on Saturday.
Okay, then take a picture of him.
All right, I got you.
Because next week is Reality of Wrestling. I'll be like, "Hey, is this your daddy, Earl?"
Yeah, and listen, she's at CT the Mike Slayer, and listen, she's been doing ring announcing, but I really enjoy her commentary work that she does over there. I like you better as a commentator than I do as a ring announcer.
Is this your daddy? Welcome, Maury Povich. Is this your daddy?
Yeah, I love your commentating work.
Thank you. You know what? It's crazy because this is the first time I've done a podcast in a really long time because I stopped doing my podcast. I've been trying to like jump into it and whatever, but I've just been so busy with everything I got going on. But I'm trying to look. Hold on, I'm about to show you. Y'all gonna get a first glimpse. Hold on.
All right, break it right here.
First glimpse. Hold on. Look, hold on. Wait. Hold on. Y'all about to get a first glimpse. Hold on. Look. Okay, I'm blurred. Okay, boom. This is my podcast studio.
Wait, hold on before you do that right here. We always do this when it's breaking news.
We interrupt this program to bring you a special report.
So this is going to be the background of my new podcast. Originally, I was going for a bohemian look. So you see the bohemian blind. I was supposed to have a bohemian ceiling fan. But I kind of stopped the process because I've been so busy. So this is all we got. It kind of looks like I'm a little homeless and I just moved in. But the style is supposed to be chic and minimalistic. And once I get my lighting right, that's going to be the background right there. I got a Wemby sign card right there. I got some like bohemian, like, what's that, a bamboo thing? I can't decorate, but this is what we going to.
Weren't you carrying around a Wemby doll at one point?
I did, and I lost him.
Oh, no.
That ceiling fan looks deadly. Do you got low ceilings?
Yeah.
It looks like you can't stretch your arms up and yawn. You may lose them. Don't do that.
Out of all the things you noticed in that room, you noticed the damn ceiling fan. My God.
That's what I hate the most, though. He pointed out the thing I hate the most. So that's what I'm talking about. I cannot start the podcast till the new ceiling fan comes in. So, you're right. So you see that bohemian pillow in the back? So I'm going for like bohemian style, and it's just not coming together. But it's gonna come together, and I just need to put the light. I feel like if I put the lighting, that kind of looks legit, and just put my chair back there and just start talking, I'm gonna be good.
We had a comment from Miss Sagittarius 90. She said, "Don't be talking about my Tia Rosa." Yep.
That's my daughter right there. Tell my daughter I said what's up.
Okay, we will make sure we do that.
She said so. I'm done. This is my favorite podcast. I can never say no to coming onto this podcast.
Thank you. Yes. I love when people say that. I love when people say that. And before we let you go,
it looked like I live in the dark. You see what I'm saying? Like,
I'm just saying that ceiling fan looks hella deadly.
Why you keep talking about her ceiling fan, man? Damn.
I'm just saying it looks low, man. It looks low.
Look at that.
Look at that. Good Lord, man. Hold on.
The woman is on the road doing shows. She don't have time to deal with that damn ceiling fan right now.
Hold on. Lift that back up again. Lift it up again. Listen, they got the thing at Home Depot for about $39. I saw one yesterday. Where did you get that from Home Depot? Did you get it?
What did you say?
Did you get it from Depot? Did you get it from Home Depot?
No, it came with the house.
Oh, okay. I saw the second one. Okay.
My husband took out the popcorn ceiling, but then it unearthed,
okay.
You see what I'm saying? The dry, we gotta paint that. So we're supposed to be done. You know what I mean? This supposed to be done. And I'm going for bohemian style, but then I started thinking about it. I was like, well, I'm not like bohemian.
Yeah, we know us, we in Dallas, we stopped doing ceiling fans a decade ago.
My third season listening, y'all. Good show, fellas. Thank you so much, Long Way Jay.
Thanks,
hey, I think the kids say, well, we asked with you the long way too, Long Way Jay. So we appreciate that.
Yeah, but this year, this is my. By the way, I'm gonna leave right now because I gotta get going. You can follow me at CT the Mike Slayer on Twitter. I might not pop up because I'm shadow banned.
Who do we need to beat up? Who we got to beat up to get the shadow ban off?
That's Elon Musk.
At CT the Mike Slayer, or you could maybe Walt can tag me in a tweet, please.
I'll do that. What about your Instagram?
Instagram is at Carolina Teague Sports. TikTok is at Carolina Teague Sports. Facebook is at Carolina Teague. So you can follow me on there. Now this year, I want to let everybody know this year is the just get the hell up out my way year. Okay. So it's been taking me years to cover the Spurs on my own name, on my own brand. Perfect blog. That's me. That's my website. I have a fantastic writer named K. He's covering the Austin Spurs this season. So if you want to hear everything, all things Spurs, I'm working my butt off. I'm driving an hour and a half to go to Spurs practice every other day to bring y'all the best Spurs content before I got shadow banned. Hopefully I'm back in a couple days. I hope I'm back in a couple days because I got Chris Paul content, Wemby content, And usually when I get to the games, the first game of the regular season here in San Antonio is against the Rockets this Saturday. What I like to do, you guys, I like to run from the Spurs locker room to the away game locker room. So not only are you going to see me hustling to get Spurs content, you're going to also see maybe your favorite team's content. So if you follow me, that's what you're going to get. You're also going to get wrestling content because I work for Booker T's Reality of Wrestling and I'm a ring announcer at River City Wrestling. So you're going to get a little bit of everything with me. But I just want to let y'all know. Thank you.
All right? Is he all right?
What's wrong with who?
Booker. Is he okay?
Ain't nothing wrong with Booker T.
No, I'm just saying. I see him on.
Is that what you're trying to say? Is he okay? Because
I see him on NXT wrestling. I'm just saying. I see him doing his commentary, doing his thing. He kind of have little gaps and stuff. You know, he kind of get lost a little bit. Was he okay?
I met Booker
he has
T.
so much stuff going on. He's got a lot of things going on. Okay.
I met Booker T. Was that 28? No, that was 2015 or 16 at Billy Bob's. I hung out with him the whole night. Booker T is a really cool dude.
He is. He's a great person, and the whole team is fantastic. It's a blessing to work there. Hopefully, I'm gonna be there for a long time. But just an FYI, if y'all like wrestling, follow me. I'm gonna have wrestling content. So, like I said, this is the just get the hell up out my way year. Okay.
I just love Thunder Rosa.
Yeah. Oh well. Mission Pro, we went on a hiatus, but I still mess with me and Thunder Rosa are like very close. I love her. And we still have a great relationship. So, like I said, this is the just get the hell up out my way year. So if you see me covering the team, don't try to stop me. Just get the hell up out my way. That's what that means.
I like it. Well, thank you for joining us. Of course, I think we play you guys in another week or so.
Yes, soon.
Maybe we can have you back on again. Yeah, it's like in a couple weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we can have you back on again.
San Antonio this time?
Yeah, it's gonna be in San Antonio this time.
Are you making the trip down here?
Well, no, I think that's that may be a Cowboy and Maverick game day.
Oh well,
it'll be a Mav game day because trust me, there ain't nothing going down.
Yeah, ain't got nothing going on over there with the Cowboys, but I feel like
somebody got the fire.
But yeah, we need to do this again. This is the only podcast that I'm always gonna say yes to. So
cool.
We made it again, Kendrick. We did it again. We did.
Yeah, man.
Well, don't forget to tweet at CT the Mic Slayer so everybody can find me. Because
I'm about to do it right now, and I hope to see you in New Orleans this year.
Ooh, I'm gonna try my best.
We are hoping to see you in New Orleans, like we saw you in Arizona.
That's right. New Orleans is close for me, so I could probably make it this time. But if I don't retweet you, it's because I was told by Twitter to take 2 days off so I can be unshadow banned. So I'll retweet you in 2 days. So just don't take it personal if I don't retweet you in the next 2 days.
Good job.
Giving y'all my.
Maybe you should put a ghost account on it, your ceiling fan. Just put another account, put your ceiling fan. Take a picture.
When I'm unshadow banned too, I'm literally gonna clip some of these clips and put them on social media because y'all are hilarious and I love talking to y'all. So bye.
By the time you get them tomorrow, by the time you get it off shadow ban, we already have them clipped for you.
Yeah, let me take a couple.
I want my own clip. I want the clips of the pronunciations. I gotta put that on for sure.
Really?
That's the clip right there.
Yeah, well, just keep watching this show. It gets better.
You're gonna see about 70 of them this season. So you're ready for it.
Well, you have a good night, Carolina, and take care of the fam and enjoy those empanadas.
Empanadas. Yes, don't stretch your hand, a ceiling fan.
You know what? Shout out to Best for Business. Y'all already know Best for Business, and I stood on business tonight.
There you go. I like it.
There you go.
I like it.
Bye.
Yeah.
But
I have got to marry me a Latina woman. I've got to.
Good Lord, man, will you stop it?
I've got to marry me one. Got to marry me one. All right, Kendrick. We've got Coach Kidd. He has done some talking. So let's go to him real quick and hear what he has to say about tonight's game.
I hope so. He did some talking.
What a post game show! This is what we've been waiting for to get back to.
Yeah, he ain't doing much with the Cowboys.
Okay. Well, you know what? Well, you know what? Before we get to Jason Kidd, I'm glad you said that because there is something going on. Because there is something going on with the Dallas Cowboys. Wait, where'd it go?
Yeah, that's what Jerry said. Where'd he go?
Oh, there it is. And it is something going on with the Dallas Cowboys because this Sunday, breaking news, Kendrick. I don't know if you know this or not. Well, you've seen it. But live this Sunday for the first time ever, we're going to be at Michael Irvin's bar, Playmakers in the Colony, Frisco, Plano, the Colony, Louisville, Carrollton, McKinney. Get ready. We coming to see you. Kendrick is coming to see you live on Sunday. You're going to be out there ready to go.
Yeah, man. You're going to be smiling. You may be crying afterwards, man, because, you know, hey,
not only are we coming, but we got the General Gavin Dawson from 105.3 The Fan coming through. He will be there live, and Kendrick, there is a rumor that he may have some new Tolo flags from 105.3 The Fan possibly in the building. So if you show up, you can meet Gavin Dawson and might have a flag for you to come out. Okay. But join us live this Sunday. Playmakers, Michael Irvin's bar. We're gonna be there live. We'll probably be there by 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock until after the game with post game. But come see us. Come see Kendrick. Come meet Gavin Dawson. It's gonna be a good time.
The season is on the. I'm telling you, it's on the line. It really is on the line this week, man. You've been hearing Jerry, especially if you're a Mike McCarthy fan. It really is on the line this week. So, gotta get this done. Can't
really fight with him on this one. But Playmakers live this Sunday. Come see our the bFb Dallas Cowboys versus San Francisco 49ers pre-halftime post-game show from Playmakers.
Yes, sir.
All right, now let's get to Coach Kidd here and hear what he had to say about tonight's matchup.
What do you think about the team's performance tonight?
It was a good team performance. I think that first half, I think anxious, excited. Defensively, we were good. To be able to keep us close there. We had some good looks that just didn't go down for us. But that second half, I think we started on a 22-6 run. I thought Luka, Kai, and Klay being able to pick up full court. We got some deflection steals. Klay got us going there, shooting the ball. But our defense, I thought our defense helped us win this game as much as we scored 120 points. It was a good team win, and we can build from it. We got a lot to learn.
How are you guys able to make it tough on Victor?
Yeah, just throwing different bodies at him, trying to give him different coverages, try to keep him as far away from the paint or the basket as we can. He's long, he's talented, and we just try to keep fresh bodies on him and give him different looks. I thought the group did a good job. Again, he can put the ball on the floor, he can score it. We just try to make it tough on him.
With Klay, how much are you guys running things to get him involved, and how much of it is just letting Luka and really Luka in particular kind of figure things out?
Yeah, I think there's Klay's being patient. Klay's trying to figure out his spots. We're trying to get him on the move, and so. Again, Klay's ability on a miss to be able to throw aheads is one of the hardest plays to guard in this league. Klay's ability to knock down threes on the throw ahead on the catch is a special play that we're not sitting here saying run it. That's just basketball. And Luka and Kai and those guys, PJ, understand the throw ahead to Klay puts a lot of pressure on the defense. And we trust that if Klay's not shooting it, he can put it on the floor and make decisions. I thought PJ, again, bringing the ball touched the paint. He found Klay there in the corner. Being able to run to the corners as much as Klay did tonight was a positive and something that we've been working on.
Klay also had 7 rebounds, which maybe is an underrated part of his game. And when you're running really a 3-guard set, how key is that to have? We have 2 great rebounding guards, Luka and him.
Yeah, I think that's a very good point when you talk about Klay's ability to come back. We've asked him to come back and help rebound. And I thought he did an incredible job with that, being able to tip him out, or if not, come up with the defense. But also, one of the things is offensive rebounds in this league. With the way we were shooting there in the first, there was plenty of offensive rebounds to get, and that gave us another crack at it. So, yes, you can call it a 3-guard lineup, but Luka really is a forward, but we'll call it a 3-guard lineup if that's what you guys want to run with.
Lively had the double-double off the bench. He was able to kind of get in the mid-post, make a lot of decisions. Just how have you seen his decision-making kind of change over the last year or so?
Yeah, D-Live, I think, started where he left off last year. The ability, his energy is contagious, and understanding both ends, being able to rim run and protect the rim on the defensive end. But also we've asked him to guard, everyone, and he's shown that he can do that. I thought him and Gap did a good job on Victor when they were on him. And again, the smalls, we're asking our fives to be able to guard the smalls, and I thought they did a good job there too. But when you look at D-Live's offensive rebounds, being able to give us second opportunities that we were able to capitalize on was big. But I thought that both centers played great, but D-Live's energy was really, really high with that second group.
Considering it was Klay's first game and everything he did, not only offensively but rebounding and also playing defense, was that about as good as you could expect him to play?
No, the bar is high. He's a future Hall of Famer. I got to see the night where he's perfect from the floor. And I'm just kidding. No, I think we've talked about this in the past. When we get newcomers, our job is to hopefully get their feet settled. And I think you can see his feet are settled, and he's comfortable here, and he's enjoying it. And so, again, his looks, had great looks. He's plus 16 on the floor. We talked about the rebounds, but again, I think we forget that he's a two-way player. And so he can play defense, and you can see that he came up with 3 steals tonight.
Coach, also in that second unit, Jaden Hardy, 20 minutes, 11 points. Where do you project him and just see how much he can grow as a point guard, and just talk about the energy he brings to that second unit as well?
Yeah, that's a great question and a great name to bring up. I thought Hardy was a big plus for us in that first half. I thought he got everybody kind of to settle down because we couldn't see a 3 go in the hoop until he started to make some for us, and I thought that became contagious. But his energy, his playmaking, as we've talked about preseason, his ability to find the open guy, I thought he did that well tonight too. And so I think he's comfortable with his role. The ceiling, the sky's the limit for him in the sense of growing. You've seen here the last 3 years, he's added something. He's doing everything we've asked on both ends. And with the new deal, so I think he's comfortable. But I thought he was big there in that first half of being able to get our offense going.
Coach, you have these 2 bigs in Gafford and Lively, and Gafford gets the start tonight. Lively comes off the bench. What do you like, or what goes into that decision of who starts between those 2, and what do you like about Lively in that second unit?
Yeah, I think you can look at the numbers. Last year we made the change, and I think we went 16-2 or 18-2, something like that. You look at the practice that we've had here over the week, both centers on both teams, when you talk about Gaff with the first group and D-Live with the second group, was really, really good. I love that they push each other in practice. They make each other better, and they cheer for one another when we take the floor as the Mavs. And so it's an opportunity to start Gaff here, and we'll look somewhere down the road to start D-Live. But what I love about D-Live coming off the bench is his energy, and that's something that's contagious. And when you look at a team, there's going to be nights when we might be low energy, but D-Live, as we've talked throughout preseason, we plug into him, and guys, recharge or feed off that energy, and he has a big responsibility with that second group. Thanks.
Any objection to what Coach Kidd said there, Kendrick?
No objections to what he said. Listen, man, Coach Kidd, as case in point, he wanted to temper.
He was really excited about tonight. You just couldn't tell on his face.
He wanted to temper enthusiasm. So for you all going 83-0. But yeah, the team, like I said before, the team is deep, and now Coach Kidd finally has a full legitimate squad. If you remember last year, Coach Kidd basically called for this. He said, "Listen, we're not deep." He basically said it. We're not a deep basketball team. We have to win one way. We have to outscore anybody, and we don't have the players to do it. And what Nico did, he went out and got the players with the Gafford and Washington trade, and then improved on it in the offseason. And you see the benefits of what it is. You basically got guys who are on the bench that could be starting for other teams, and that's a luxury that not a lot of teams, if any, have. And like I said, with and not having a guy like Klay Thompson, and you finally have that knockdown shooter that you've been waiting for to go in this system, that can really space the floor to where the Luka and Kyrie, like I said in the pregame show, two of the top 5 best one-on-one players in the league can go to work, strong side, weak side. Now you get the lobs. You're gonna eventually get the lobs because they're gonna start hedging on Klay, and now you're gonna be able to get the lobs, the rolls that you want with Gafford. And Lively, and a little bit with PJ Washington. He can do that also, and with Maxey. But just like to tune the squad. Nobody's and Kids' problem is to manage minutes, no egos. Everybody's gonna get a chance. It's not about one guy, it's about the team achieving the goal of trying to win a championship. And as long as everybody is buying into that, no egos involved, the Mavs got a great chance as anybody else.
Okay. So Klay Thompson. Well, we haven't gotten the video yet, but it looks like Klay Thompson talked. I guess we're on standby.
Should have had a good night, man. He had a good night. He had a great night tonight.
Who's that, Klay?
Yeah, had a great night tonight, man. Shot the ball very, very well. 6 of 10 from threes. Most threes in the Mavs in a Mavs uniform. As far as a first timer in a Mavs uniform, 6 out of 10 from 3. Had a really great night. So you're still waiting on that Klay Thompson interview?
Yeah, we're still waiting on Klay Thompson interview. But while we wait, would you like to give the can we get a scores update from around the league? And I guess we can go over the schedule for the next week while we wait.
Okay, let's go around the league. Let me get to my NBA. Okay, there you go.
Oh, wait a minute, we got a comment here. Look, what's up, guys and lady? He's talking about Catalina. Looked good tonight overall. Slow start in the first half, but came alive in the second. The roster is if we stay healthy, we go back to the Western Conference Finals and hopefully the finals again. Our center rotation is going to be one of the best in the league if it's not already.
The rotation is the best. Charles Barkley had a stupid comment. He's saying that these Philadelphia 76ers had the best backup center. No, he doesn't. Listen, I like Andrew Drummond, but his day is gone to come. If Derek Lively is your backup center, the Mavericks have the best backup center in the NBA. It's not even close. But listen, like you're right, best center rotation in the league. Don't look at them as individuals. Look at them as combined. If you get that kind of performance for both of those combined, Mavericks going to be very successful. Let's get to the scores around the association. We're going to the early scores. The early scores around it was 4 games in the association to tonight on this Thursday night, October 24th. Let's start with the Celtics. Yeah.
Does Klay ever smile on court? I've never seen someone look so miserable while lighting up the stat sheet.
He just locked in, man. He was smiling during the post game, man. When he got the call to get the interview on TNT.
He actually is kind of an awkward interview.
Yeah, well, no. Hey. Celtics defeated the Wizards 122-102 in the game. Let's see if I can dive deep into that. Leading scorers for the game was Jaylen Brown, 27 points in the game, and Jordan Poole had a nice stat line. He had 26 points in the game. He was 9 of 17. Walt, good, nice percentage. There you go. Celtics beat the Wizards. But they still got it though. Yeah, man.
Oh, that's eight. I guess it's 8. I guess it's 8 missed shots.
Usually it's 9 of 25, 12, 30 with him last week.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I guess you're right on that one.
So, but Celtics do pick up the win. They go to 2-0. The Wizards go to 0-1. In progress now. The Timberwolves are trailing the Sacramento Kings are early in the third, 70-64 in that game. That's 9:38 to go in the third. Timberwolves lost their opener to the Lakers are 0-1. This is the Kings' first game of the season. I guess they're trying to light the beam. And on TNT, if you know, as you all know, if you've been watching the game, I hope you've been watching us. The Thunder have a 9-point lead over the Denver Nuggets, 65-56. That's early in the third. Actually, now it's 65-58 in the third quarter. That game is on TNT. Thunder are leading that game. And whoa, that's scores around the association.
Okay. So apparently the Mavericks are going to be taking on the Phoenix Suns Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
And we got our first back-to-back, Kendrick. We're going to have our first back-to-back. Monday night against the Utah Jazz. And then Tuesday, again, another 6:30 game with the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Yeah, that'd be a TNT game right there.
Yes, it will. And then on Thursday, we're gonna play again. We're gonna play the Rockets. And next Sunday, we got double duty, Kendrick. Are you gonna be in studio for this one?
I'll be in studio for the Mavs. I mean, excuse me, not the Mavs. The Falcons. What time is the late game? What time is the Mavs?
Oh well, guess what? As soon as we finish with the Cowboys, the Mavericks should just be starting. They play at 6:30 on Sunday.
Okay, we'll be locked. We'll be locked in on studio all day.
Yep. So at 12, the Cowboys play at 12 o'clock. The Mavericks play at 6:30.
Okay.
Got double duty. Good
Lord. Most double duty Sunday games. Yay for me. Yay. Yay. I'm very excited about this.
Yeah. Well,
why are the Mavericks? The Mavericks used to be a time, but the Mavericks didn't play on Sundays. Now all of a sudden, the last 4 or 5 years, they're playing on Sundays. Sundays.
I hate to break bad news to you because actually it happens 2 times. It happens back to back. The following Sunday, the Cowboys play at 3 o'clock, and the Mavericks play at 7 o'clock. That's Sunday.
Jesus Christ. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Yeah.
I may have some more bad news for you. Think the following week it happens too.
That's 3 weeks in a row.
Hold on. Let me double check and see.
Man, hold on. But I say 4 week in a row. I'm saying, the hell with that.
No. Okay, so this is what happened. We do play on the Sunday, but the Cowboys play on Monday Night Football. So we don't have to do double duty, but
thank God
Cowboys play on Monday night.
Thank God for Monday Night Football.
But the Mavericks do play 3 Sundays in a row.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Yay.
So you got bailed out on that one. Only thing you got a Monday night.
I got bailed. I got bailed out on that one. You
got bailed out. Well, you should see your face, dog. You gonna have to work 3 Sundays in a row.
Hell no, that. Jesus. Come on.
You say who?
Put the Mavs on Sunday. Put the Mavs on Sunday in January. Well, we know the Cowboys won't be playing in. So we know they're gonna be out of it in. The season will be over for them.
No, put them on the same time the Cowboys are playing.
No, come on, man. That's too much heartbreak. I mean, down the dumps, mad Cowboy fans will be seeing the Cowboys just getting wiped out on Sunday after Sunday. Then you got to come out to see the Mavericks. Come on, man. That's too much stress. Too much stress for us. But hey, I'm here for it.
Okay. Okay, we got another player. We got another player interview coming in.
All right.
The night is still young. Give it 1 second. It should be done here in just a second.
It's Jaden Hardy.
It is not Jaden Hardy. Oh, now you want to hear from Jaden Hardy, huh?
Well, I mean, he did have a pretty good game, man. I mean, hey, you shout out to Jaden Hardy. It's got to be Kai. Well, it's not Kai. It's not Kai. It's got to be Luka. It's got to be Luka.
No, incorrect on all of those names, sir. It is your favorite Dallas Maverick.
Oh, D-Live.
Mr. D2 from the 2 Live crew.
Yeah.
Too lively.
Mr. Lego. Mr. Lego said himself.
Wow.
That man
Well,
loves
here's
Lego.
Derek Lively. Let's hear what he had to say about tonight's game.
You guys did a really good job on defense tonight, especially against Victor Wembanyama. What did you see just from the defense against him tonight?
I feel like we were very connected. Even at the times where we weren't talking to each other, we came back, we huddled, and we knew we had to be more active, more vocal, and just to be more disciplined on the defensive end.
Derek, it's the second season in a row that you've started opening night against the Spurs and just y'all being 2 of the higher drafted big men in that draft class. How much fun is that battle, and what do you anticipate from that battle with you and Wemby moving forward?
He's a good player. He's definitely proven himself last year. He's a great player. So you got to admit to whenever he's on the court, you got to acknowledge he's there. So just having that, competitiveness, having that just will to win just makes the game that much more fun. Having some of the best players out there just makes the game go that much better.
What's it feel like to play with Klay?
Great, man. Just finally seeing his emotion come out. A couple of shots go in, you see him finally getting comfortable in the AAC. So you love that. Seeing that in the first game just means it's going to be a long season for the league.
What's been the difference in spacing with him
out there? It really just comes down to just reading the floor. Sometimes we're going to have people in the corner. Sometimes we're going to have an empty corner. But Klay just finds his gaps, no matter if it's him running off a pin down, running off a stagger screen, or him just slipping a screen with Kai or Luka. There's a lot of more plays we can go, a lot of different things we can run. So it just makes the paint wide open, and we're going to be able to move the ball and get shots.
Derek, you play with so much confidence. What are you expecting out of year 2 from your game?
Growth. On the free throw line, in the paint, on the defensive end, just being a better player. I feel like I saw almost everything last year. So now it's just taking everything that I've learned, all the things I've been through, all the times I failed, and just try to get better. It might not be every game I'm going to be better, but there's going to be bad games. You just got to be able to just take them under the chin and just move on and just try to perfect your game and just learn.
And as a rookie, winning obviously would have been the ultimate goal, but just to be so close and almost have a taste of what it's like this early on in your career, how pivotal is it for you to experience that hunger of a championship?
Lights a fire under you. Instead of thinking of an 82-game season, it's got to be at least 105, 108, because that's what it's going to take to get back to the finals and win. So just having that hunger, getting a little taste, and not being able to go the whole way through just makes you that much more hungry for it. It makes you want to just go get it even harder.
This was just the opening night, but it was a nice foundations piece to build on. How did you see what happened tonight and how the guys responded?
I loved it. Even when we were out there, we were miscommunicating or we were making bad plays, we stuck together. No matter what was going on the floor, we were leaning on each other, making sure we had each other's backs. If someone misses a shot, we're going to pick them up and make sure we're going to give them the ball again so they can shoot it again. No matter who's shooting the ball, it's just always having that mentality that your teammate's going to pick you up so you can shoot the next one.
You heard the reaction from the Fed from us when you walked in. You meant to put on the show for the first night. Did you have the outfit laid out beforehand last night?
Yeah. I got to have it the night before so you can take your nap and just throw it on the next day. That's kind of what I try to do. Try to be as organized as possible.
Jason talked a lot about the energy for the second unit, especially what you created out there. You're able to catch the ball, be able to make a lot of decisions. Just what has that process been like, and what's it like being out there in the second unit?
Man, just going out there and just trying to be under control as possible. There's a lot of things that's going to be going on the court, and just try not to be sped up. So that's why when I catch it in the paint, no matter if it's me trying to pass, me trying to score out of the post, it's just being under control. slow down, read the game instead of being as sped up as I was last year. Appreciate y'all.
That was Kendrick's favorite Dallas Maverick. Right now, Mr. Derek Too Lively. Anything you
Listen,
you feel?
man.
Comments.
Listen, you remember last year when people were just shitting on Derek Live when he got drafted. This is gonna go on. And he was drafted, I think, at 12th. I think they traded down. It's gonna go on as one of the greatest steals in the NBA draft history. If you redraft that draft, Derek Lively is a top 4 pick in the draft. There may be just 3 players, maybe 2 players ahead of him that you take in that draft. So you think that you just think about it. The Mavs got themselves a top 3 player in last year's draft that they got at 12. Get pick value on that. And Derek Lively, listen, man, he's mature beyond his years. You think about what this guy went through. He's lost his father at a young age when he was a kid. He lost his mom last year. He's lost both his parents are gone before he hits 21. And this guy's still mature enough to handle the grind of the NBA season. Even going through what he went through with his mom, still having a great playoff, a great finals. And this guy, this guy's going to be a cornerstone for this franchise for a lot of years to come. You only seeing just the tips of how good this kid can be. When his offensive game actually really comes around, he's going to be a monster. He's already, in my mind, he's already a great defensive player. If you looked at him, how he was guarding Wemby, I mean, it was straight up. It wasn't nobody helping him. Now Wemby got help with other guys, but when it was just him and Wemby, it was just Coach Kidd said, "You got him," and he had him. He what they do? Put the seatbelt on, lock him up. He locked Wemby up in this game, man. He locked him up so bad. Wemby went out there taking threes. He said, you know what? I'm just gonna take these threes out here. So man, his defense is impressive. His offensive game getting up. He's a very underrated passer. He's a very good passer, especially in a high post. So he's got a high basketball IQ. When that offense comes around, he gets more confidence in his offensive game. He's going to be tough to deal with, but the guy's very mature, and you got to give credit to the Mavs, his basketball family, for taking him in and showing him love throughout the hard times he's still going through. But he's a real one, man. He's going to be a Mavs staple for years to come. People are going to be talking about this guy in highlights as they talk about with Tyson Chandler, but I think this guy got a chance to be even greater than what we always thought Tyson Chandler was at the center position. This guy's gonna be a real one, man. Listen, I'll put it this way. This guy, when he's done playing, his number is gonna be in the Raptors. It's gonna be in the Raptors. It's gonna be up there.
That's a big one. That's a big one. All right, next up, you bought his name earlier, Luka the Don. After almost having a triple Doncic tonight, steps up to the microphone.
Yeah, play some defense tonight, man. Give him a shake. Play some defense. He's guarding out on the perimeter.
Still missed 2 free throws. That's we don't want to hold his feet to the fire for that. That's okay.
I'm pretty sure you love that doing, hold his feet to the fire.
Here we go.
Hit his debut tonight. What did you see from him tonight?
It was great, man. Just knocking down a lot of shots. And he was moving out there. He played great defense too, so I'm just glad we got him.
To play with a guy like that?
I mean, it's easy to play with a guy like that, It makes your life easier. You got to find them. That's what I say. That's what I'm saying. It makes my life and Kai's easier. Makes the whole team's life easier. It's a lot of space, so great.
You mentioned Klay's defense. Yours was pretty noticeable out there as well. What were you feeling on that end, the impact you're trying to make?
Yeah, I mean, I played terrible. But, it's the energy. The vets pick up. Me, Klay, and Kai, we're the vets of the team. But, big energy. My first game in, 4 months, so I was tired.
One of those threes you hit Klay on, he's wide open on the wing. As soon as you pass it, you just start running back. What are you thinking there?
I'm thinking it's going in. Simple. He had so much time, he had to take one dribble. He told me so. But like I said, playing with him makes my life easier, so I'm happy.
Luka, the three of you guys didn't have the preseason together, but that being said, I know it's a long season, just one game, but just how do you feel about the way you guys played tonight overall?
I think we can play a lot better than that, but it's our first game together. It's going to get some time to get used to it, which is normal for everybody. So, but I'm really excited for this season. Having to play with those two guys, it's fun. And I'm very excited for the whole season, a lot of games.
Luka, ¿qué sensaciones te deja este partido? Obviamente hablabas de Klay, pero también con Nagy, con Quentin. Y si viste el Madrid-Dortmund, ¿qué te pareció el Madrid-Dortmund también de ese partido?
Sí, me quedo con buenas sensaciones. Bueno, creo que podemos jugar mucho mejor de que hemos jugado hoy, pero me quedo muy bien. Normalmente, si jugáramos así primer tiempo, no estaríamos solo 2 abajo. Así que estoy muy feliz de que podemos conseguir esta victoria. Y bueno, que vamos a hacer las segundas partes en el Bernabéu. Son increíbles siempre.
I wouldn't say you played terrible. This is your first competitive basketball game since July. Did it take just that first half to kind of get the rust out the way, get some shots going?
Yeah, I was telling Smooth I was rusty the whole first half, but then in third quarter, kind of opened up. The legs were back, and it felt great just to be out there playing basketball.
I know you're going to see creative coverages, multiple defenders, no matter who else is out on the floor with you. But did you notice any kind of space or anything a little bit different just having Klay and Kyrie out there at the same time with you?
Yeah, for sure. Like I said, it's a lot of space for me and Kai to create, not just for Klay, but for everybody. You can't leave Klay open, you can't leave Kai open, so it's going to be tough for the defenses. But we just got to go game by game, Every team's going to give us different coverage and just trying to read the game.
Luka, you're no stranger to the Mavs fans and the Mavs energy, but you got a moment to speak to them before the game. What does that kind of moment mean for you?
It's amazing, It's my seventh year here. So I got love every day of my life here. So pretty special to be a part of Dallas, and it's been amazing. Like I say, every day they support me. So thank you.
So just real quick, Luka, how did it feel having other people dribble up the ball besides you?
It's great, man. There's nothing else to say. Just give me some time off. Everybody touches the ball. It was relaxing. How do you say? Relaxing.
¿Alguna predicción para el clásico? ¿Alguna predicción para el clásico?
Madrid, ganar. Okay. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Boy, you can't get the smile off of his face after playing with Klay Thompson. Boy, he is just smiling when he talks about Klay Thompson. And see, that's all I've ever wanted for this team is to see smiles like that. To see smiles like that with this Mavericks team. That's why I've always wanted Klay Thompson on this team. I've always wondered because I knew that people would smile like that once he got here.
Okay. I'm glad.
Do you hear what he said? He said he makes our lives easier.
Okay.
It's easier with him. That's why I can pass him the ball, let him shoot a 3 and run on back down the court because I know it's good.
Well, I'm glad you're smiling. I mean, that's
I've been
cute.
smiling since I left that Klay Thompson press conference.
Yeah, that's cute. That's real wonderful. Listen, no doubt. Klay Thompson's gonna make it a lot easier for Luka and Kyrie because now they have a knockdown shooter. Like I said before, no shots at Derrick Jones Jr. or Josh Green. But we saw in the finals, the inability to have at least one guy that can make shots when Luka or Kyrie would come around those pick and rolls. If they had just one guy that can make shots, it may have changed that series. It may have changed that series in the Mavs' favor, but they didn't. Now they have, like I said, they have a guy like a sharpshooter, a pure shooter, one of the best shooters in the history of the league in Klay Thompson. And you also have other guys who can actually shoot the ball. Quentin Grimes can shoot it. Najee Marshall can shoot it. And so you just have better players on the team. This is a deep team. Now Luka doesn't have to do everything. He don't have to sit up there. I got to shoot the ball well.
And he can come out of the first quarter.
Yeah, come out the first quarter and like I said, like we talked about in the pregame, Luka could come out in the first quarter. When it wasn't because any negative that he had to play. He had to play the whole first quarter because they had when he went on the bench, they didn't have any talent coming behind him, so they were trail. So that's why.
That's Friday, Tim Hardaway Jr.
Yeah, true shots. So so they would trail. So he had to
couldn't make.
Yeah, shots he could. So they had to keep him in it, at least get a lead coming out of the first quarter. But they don't have to do that now because the team is deep. And the opportunities that Klay Thompson is going to get from Luka and Kyrie, he's going to have open shots. You saw him today. I wasn't really worried about the first half. You know, if you notice in the halftime, I had to calm this because I knew if the shots were open, the offense was working. It's just the Mavs had to hit shots. And once the Mavs started hitting shots, those open shots, they came in abundance. They pulled away from the Spurs. They got the dub. And like I said with Luka, he's going to have a chance to win MVP. And he'll have to lead the league in scoring to do it. 28, 12, and possibly 9.5 rebounds or 10 will get it done. Those are joker numbers. And he's won it 3 out of the last 4 years. And if his team has a top two record, and that'll pretty much guarantee him for the MVP. But even if it doesn't happen, the goal is not to get the MVP. The goal is to win the championship. And this team now has the pieces to win the championship if healthy. Knock on wood, no devastating injuries. If they can do that, they got a great chance to do it. As the OKC Thunder are lacking the Denver Nuggets right now on the road.
That's what happened when you got Russell Westbrook on the floor. They need Jamal Murray back in the heartbeat.
Listen, he's out there.
He is?
Yeah, he's.
Oh,
I don't mean to. I'm not trying to S on the Denver Nuggets, but they may be a team that caught lightning in the bottle that year. They won a championship. But the Denver Nuggets, they're not athletic, and their athletic players on the team, I'm looking at it, are not skilled. So they have the athletes they got are not skilled, and the guys who are skilled are not athletic. Listen, they're starting to look. You remember what we used to say about the Mavs? Boy, if they play a running team, they in trouble. Because
the problem also is they lost Caldwell Pope.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They lost Caldwell Pope. I mean, you start losing all these players on this championship team. We Brown also. Then that's half the effect, and these other guys are just not stepping up. And Russell, listen, God bless Russell Westbrook. He's going to go in the Hall of Fame, but that man's career is over. He's just bouncing around team to team, and you see the reason why he's been bouncing around team to team. He's a point guard who can't shoot, and he can't play off the ball. So anytime he's playing off the ball, they don't really guard him. So hey, he shot another 3. He bricked that again. So hey, that is what it is. Sorry about my observation on the Nuggets. I think they're in trouble.
Yeah. Two Broke says is the starting 5 Luka, Kyrie, Klay, PJ, and the landlord or / Lively. The Mavs the best Mavs in Mavs history or one of the best? That is a pretty good starting 5.
That's a pretty good starting 5, but
it might be one of the best in Mavs history. It might be up there.
Listen,
I don't know if it could beat
listen.
If it could beat Dirk, Michael Finley, and Steve Nash in them.
Hold on. Listen, I don't know if y'all remember, maybe y'all some young heads, but let me tell you something. Back in the 80s.
You're not talking about Deadlift Shrimp, are you?
No, Rolando Blackman, Derek Harper, Roy Tarpley, Sam Perkins, James Donaldson, Mark Aguirre. I mean, hold on. Roy Tarpley was a 6-man. You think about that starting 5. Harper, Blackman, Aguirre, Perkins, and Donaldson. Man, 4 of those guys.
That was a pretty good one.
All 5 of those guys at some point in time in their career were all-stars. multiple All-Stars. So I don't know about that.
Well, since we naming off players, Tony Parker, Dave Robinson, Manu Ginobili, Alvin Robertson, LaMarcus Aldridge, DeJounte Murray. He just broke his hand the other night.
Damn, he did.
Rachel Nesterovich, Moses Malone,
He
the
played with
Iceman.
Spurs?
Who? Moses Malone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That must be in the deep part of his career. That must be he was almost done.
Cadillac Anderson.
I remember him. I remember him, Cadillac Anderson. I remember him.
Andre Miller, David West,
That broke shot.
Boban, Antonio McNice, Glenn Robinson.
Hold on, you say Antonio McNice?
Yeah. Robert Horry, Malik Rose, Dominique Wilkins, Richard Jefferson, Lonnie Walker, Stack Five.
Damn, Dominique with the Spurs too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Tiago Splitter.
Yeah, that's Stephen A. specialist. Tiago Splitter.
Bruce Bowen broke Kobe Bryant ankle.
He broke a lot.
Willie Anderson. Brian Forbes, Matt Bonner, Dennis Rodman, Patty Mills, Kawhi Leonard. He said his leg still ain't healed since he left the Spurs. Sean Elliott.
No lawsuit coming.
Sean Elliott.
Was his toes with it? Was it back heel? Was his back heel on that line when he shot that three to beat the Trailblazers? I think his heel. Some people say his heel was on that back line when he hit that game-winning three in the playoffs against the Blazers.
Maybe so.
But some people say it wasn't, but some people say his back heel was. It should not have counted. That took them to the I think the West Finals or something like that, or the NBA Finals. But anyway.
Yeah, David West, all those guys somewhere shaking their head looking at these Spurs play basketball tonight.
Yeah, man. Pop.
I was around for that starting five, Ken.
Yeah. Somewhere Greg Pop is shaking his head right now, drinking some wine, man. And he brought a bottle. He brought a bottle with him. Hey, man, I got to finish this off after seeing this. It ain't like it used to be. Yeah, Tim Duncan not walking. Tim Duncan not walking through these doors. And damn, if Victor keeps shooting these damn threes, I may have to walk right out the door. Quit, stop shooting threes, Victor. You 7'5". Why are you taking almost 10 threes in one game, man? What are you doing? Jesus Christ.
He said, what's the name said, he said after watching, he said, damn, I should have stayed the general manager instead of coming down coaching this whack ass basketball. All right, man, we got Klay Thompson. Finally, the man of the hour, the man who stole the show tonight here in Dallas, his debut, 22 points. Here he is, Klay Thompson.
6 threes tonight. How do you evaluate your own performance and what were the feelings like going into this debut?
Well, the feelings were a lot of nerves, anxiousness, but after a few minutes and you see one go through, you feel great. And great debut. It's only one game in October, but it feels good just to get the first one out the way. And setting a record is always a great feeling and something I'll never take for granted.
Klay, what are the emotions when you hear your name announced in the Mavs starting lineup for the first time in front of this crowd?
Just a ton of excitement. Just really just an awesome feeling. And you only get the first time of something so often. So to experience that and hear the roar from the crowd was really cool, and I will cherish that moment for the rest of my life.
I know you've had a few practices with him and a little pickup ball, but playing with Luka, kind of how'd you feel about that fit and about some of the looks that you're getting off his creation?
I mean, it was great to be out there with Luka. What an incredible talent. I mean, doesn't make any sense because what we're taught growing up as far as being the best basketball player is you got to jump the highest, you got to run the fastest, but somehow Luka defies that. He plays at his own speed and he manipulates the game as good as I've ever seen anyone do it. And it's great to be a recipient of that and get great looks. Hopefully we can elevate each other's games and our squad, and it's a great start to a long year, but it's something that we can build off.
Now one, you were so open, you kind of took a little dribble.
Yeah.
What's going on there?
It's something I've done in the past, and I've done throughout my career. When you're getting ready to shoot the ball and you're that wide open, sometimes you overthink it. So it's nice just to take a crowd dribbling. That just gives you a lot of rhythm. And I heard Luka was running down the floor though, but I'm happy I made it. Made him not look stupid.
Did any part of tonight feel strange, being from a new home court, new uniform, new home crowd?
I don't think so, because the preseason really was important for that. It really eased my nerves and the tension I had when I was feeling that strangeness being in a new uniform, new arena, new city. But to feel the reception from the city, that's all I needed to feel at home.
How long do you think it'll take for the chemistry to develop between you, Luka, and also Kyrie, who's a shot creator and can create his own space?
Probably, who knows? I mean, at least 10 to 20, 30 games. I mean, even this team, the run they made last year, they didn't fully peak till the most important time of the year. So hopefully every week just gets a little better and just gradual improvements. It's not going to be perfect, but tonight was a good step in the right direction.
Speaking of awkward, you and Kyrie have had some battles at the largest stages. You've been on the same team as Harrison Barnes. You guys are in different uniforms almost a decade later. Does that just speak to how unpredictable sports can be?
No question. And it makes you grateful to be in the NBA. When you look around, you see those guys you came in with still playing at a high level, especially playing against Chris Paul. I mean, talking to CP tonight, I'm like, man, I used to chase you around for 40 minutes. I used to hate his guts. And now we're good friends. And you develop that respect when you battle for so many years. And true legend of the game, CP is.
You miss driving a boat to work?
Some days I do, but there's plenty of lakes around here where I get my water fix in. But the bay crossing, that was a good time in my life. And I can't even lie to you. But that's what the summer time's for. It's better weather anyway.
Klay, you mentioned being able to only do the first thing for the first time once, right? So after tonight, have you gotten a chance to actually have a sigh of relief, or will you do that a little bit later? What's your post-game?
Yeah, I'll do that at dinner tonight with my family, my friends. Very special moment, especially having them here, thinking about all we've been through and how lucky I am to still be playing this game after 12 seasons of hard basketball. And it's just a great step in the right direction, and the future looks really bright. So tonight is going to be fun, a little celebration, but once I wake up in the morning, it's over with. It's on the Phoenix Sun scout.
Clay, I know you've talked about your defense and showing it when it comes to Luka and Kyrie tonight. You know, how much did you see from them? The lead from example, just the energy that was very ever present.
It was incredible, especially to start that second half, picking up full court, causing some turnovers. I thought that really swayed the game in our favor. And Kyrie's been an incredible defender. He has insane hands. Like, you watch him handle the ball, same thing when he stabs at the ball and gets steals. He's got some of the best hands I've ever seen. And Luka moves his feet and anticipates the offensive player very well. Just watching him tonight, I don't think he gets as much credit on that end, but he is incredible on the boards and staying in front of the offensive player. I was very impressed with him.
Clay, speaking on the boards, you had 7 rebounds tonight. Coach was saying a little bit ago how he's asking you to crash the boards, especially on the offensive side. How much pride do you take in the non-shooting part of your game?
Oh, man, I take a ton of pride in every aspect of basketball. Being a two-way player is probably my greatest joy, because the players I grew up idolizing were some of the best at that, whether it was Kobe, Clyde Drexler. I mean, they were just, I grew up watching those guys play the two guard at the highest level, and I try to emulate that. And there's so many ways to affect the game, even when my shot isn't falling, and I'm going to lean on that this season.
Making a paper airplane there, or?
Oh, yeah. Start the year off right.
Klay, a fan tweeted tonight that rumors of your demise were greatly exaggerated. How does that make you feel that fans are out there tweeting you at him?
Yeah, it feels good, but it's one game, guys, and I don't want to get ahead of myself. And Twitter, I try to stay off Twitter. You get a lot of, it's a roller coaster. You know, you can be good tonight. You don't have a good night. You're 2 for 11 from 3. The world is ending. So I try to caution these young guys, especially, like, stay out of the comments. Just focus on your craft and give it your everything you got. You can live with the results.
Klay, how did it feel holding Victor Wembanyama to 5 for 18 shooting tonight?
Felt good. He's the future of this league, obviously, and he does things that no player can really do, especially being able to get it off the rim. But he had some good looks, and like I said before, he's the future of the NBA, just with his ability to shoot from the perimeter and block shots. I mean, it's incredible what he can do.
Klay, just going back, you said it's just one game, but just going back to watching this team make the finals and then your free agency conversations, you envision yourself with this roster. Now that it is a reality, did it meet everything that you envisioned?
Tonight did. Tonight was a great start, but I'm not satisfied. I mean, we have so much basketball ahead, and from the experience I've gained, you can never be too high throughout the regular season, and we have really big goals. So one good win at home is not going to satisfy any of us. We want to be really, really good this year and get back to where they were at last year. All good? Cool.
Thank you. Paper airplane.
Fastest? Like 7 seconds. There you go. All right. For takeoff. Oh, look at the hat.
As Klay makes his paper airplane.
Paper airplane.
Listen,
Yeah,
can I tell you something I noticed with Klay?
Yeah,
Klay really wants to play that Phoenix Suns game. That's the second or third time tonight I've heard him mention playing Phoenix on Saturday. He wants to get to that game with this team.
Oh, well, we know well, one thing me and Klay agree on, our utter disdain for Devin Booker.
Yeah, well, it's evident with him because he is that's like the third time tonight I've heard him mention we get to get to Phoenix.
Yeah, but you know, it was a little when he was with Golden State, it was a little chirping back and forth with him and Devin Booker. Devin Booker, I guess, was trying to root for Klay's downfall, and Klay said, "Bro, you ain't won anything. Who are you talking to?"
Yeah, tell him I got 4 rings.
I got 4 rings. You ain't got none, and he's right. Devin, you ain't got none. You tried to get one, and then you got punked out by Giannis. So yeah, it's a little chippiness, and then it goes with Devin Booker and Luka. So Devin Booker's not mixing match. There's a lot of people on the Mavericks disdain for Devin Booker, but it'd be a great, awesome challenge. Phoenix, they got their big 3, their first home game, so it'll be a good challenge. But I like the Mavs' chances, man, especially if they defend like they did today. And also the energy.
Coach Pop was so upset he had to stop by Tom Thumb and drink some of that cheap ass wine.
But is Tom Thumb still in Dallas Fort Worth?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
man.
I
I haven't seen one in a while. But it'll be
we went Sunday, me and my daddy.
Okay. Oh, well, they not no Cliff. Tom Thumb's not no Cliff anymore. So it must be way out. But yeah, man, it'll be a great challenge in Phoenix. I think a 9 o'clock tip. So yeah, man, it's always been a rivalry between us and them throughout the years, from the Nash and Dirk days to these right now, man. So it's always been a rivalry between the Suns and the Mavs. It'll be intensified. Now you got Klay and his disdain for the Suns and Devin Booker, and Luka's disdain for the Phoenix Suns, and and what he did to them after they said what did they say in the playoffs that year? What did they say?
What?
What did Luka special? What did is that what Devin Booker said? In the playoffs a couple years ago in the West semifinal, he said Luka special something he said, and Luka said everybody's big when they up.
Everybody talk stuff when they up.
When they up, and then Luka went to destroying them, including that game 7 when he basically ran him right out the building. He's the reason why a lot of those guys on that championship team ain't there no more. But that's not say the most. But it's gonna be a good challenge.
Well, if you're up for a challenge this Sunday night, you could join us live from Michael Irvin's bar. Plano, Allen, McKinney, Carrollton, Louisville. We're going to be out there at Playmakers for the 49ers and Cowboys game, and we ain't coming along, Kendrick. We are bringing the General Gavin Dawson from 105.3 The Fan, and the rumor is he may have some Tolo flags with him to give out to people when they show up out there.
Yeah, man. It's a lot of people love to see a train wreck. Well, you may see one on Sunday night. Maybe Mike McCarthy. The season's on the line, especially with Mike McCarthy. You heard Jerry.
It's on the line.
It's on line for Mike. Especially you heard Jerry in his comments this week.
Yeah. And you can come see this train wreck Sunday night with us, as we'll be live from Playmakers 88 in the Colony. Michael Irvin's bar. Hey, you know what? You show up, he might be there.
I gotta get an autograph. I gotta get a picture or autograph with the Playmaker, man.
You just get a picture. You don't ask the man for an autograph. Just get a picture.
Well, actually, my mom wanted an autograph.
Okay, well, we'll see about that.
She literally did ask for, can you get an autograph? He's my favorite player. See, that's what she literally said a couple days ago. So,
Kendrick, when you're in media, you can't just go up to people and ask for autographs. Not a good look. You're in media. You big time now. You can't just go up to people asking for autographs. Not a good look.
I'm asking for me, man. I'm asking for mom, man.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
I'll get a picture. I'll see if I get a photo. I'll get a photo with the
autograph stuff. And not only is that going on, but before we get to that on Sunday night, which you could join us what's that, Saturday night?
Saturday night. Yeah. The late tip.
Yes. Very late tip. As the Mavs are going to be taking on the Phoenix Suns.
And guys, hold on, guys. Quick note. If you have the cable networks where the direct TV
we got to tell you about that.
It's on channel 29. If you have that, if you don't, tell them about the app the Mavs have.
Okay. Well, actually, I'm still trying to figure it out because I have NBA. I do have NBA. Have NBA, the NBA app, right? So if you go on the NBA app, and I guess if you follow the Mavs, then they let you get it on there. So I'm still trying to figure it out myself.
Okay.
But I know you can get channel 29.
If you have let me see. God, let me see this. Hold on. If you have, I don't know what's the name of the station is KFAA 29. If you have that on DirecTV, you can get the game. And I think also I don't think it's Spectrum, but I do think it's Dish. If you have that KFFA. Anybody outside of it, I think somewhere I think it's another channel 10. It's a different channels that channel's on. But if you have KFAA in your anywhere in the Dallas Fort Worth area, whatever network you're using, you can get the Mavs local broadcast.
Yes, this is true. Okay, so yeah, so but in the event that you don't, I'm still trying because I have NBA League Pass is what I was trying to say. I have NBA League Pass, and now on my NBA League Pass, I have, because I got the Mavericks is one of my favorite teams. I have a Mavericks logo on the bottom of the screen.
Yeah.
Which is going to allow me, I guess it's going to allow me to watch the Mavericks game on there. So I'm trying to figure out. So I'll have more, I guess I'll have more answers for you after Saturday's game to tell you how this is going to work.
Yeah.
Because there is, you can't go to like Mavs TV app on the phone and look it up. So I'm guessing it's got to be through, you have to get league. I'm guessing them, now that I think about it, those prices are league pass prices.
Okay.
And I'm also being told if you get this, or if you download this or whatever, you get a choice of 2 free tickets to a game and or $75 inside the Mavericks store.
Okay.
So that's 1 to 2. But yes, join us Saturday for the Dallas Mavs Phoenix Suns matchup, where Klay is itching to get to this matchup. He wants some revenge. Got a better team.
Yeah, got a better team. And if you can't watch it, still tune in us. We'll let you know pregame, halftime.
We'll have the highlights and everything.
We'll have highlights and let you know what's going on.
Well, only problem is if they can't watch it, probably means we couldn't watch it either. No, you got what's the name though.
I got it. I did my guide, and mine's already on there, so I'm posted, ready to go.
Yeah, I'll figure it out on how to watch it. I might have to mesh streams it or something, whatever. But I definitely will watch it.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. So that's it for tonight, man. What a great opening night. I've been itching for this night here. I'm just excited as Klay was for this night tonight.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Shout out to Carolina T for jumping on with us. Appreciate you.
We love Carolina.
Yeah.
And I got a text from her who said, "Y'all are hilarious." And she's still shadow banned on her Twitter account, so I don't know if you can get her. At CT the Mike Slayer on Twitter.
Damn Elon Musk, you deserve the espionage.
All right, man. So we will be back Saturday night. But until then, keep your feet on the ground. Keep reaching for the stars. Always do his best for business. We don't see you around, and we will see you around live this Saturday night when the Mavs take on the Phoenix Suns.
Stop shooting them threes, Wimby.